What's up, everybody? Welcome. I'm gonna get started here in just a minute. Thanks for being here right at the start. I always appreciate it. See, we already had a spammer before I was even done setting up. That's kind of ridiculous. Hopefully we can bomb said spammer. I don't know if it already got bombed. Let me check. Doesn't look like it. No. All right, let me, for one, I'll go ahead and bomb this one then. Let's see. Get the hell out of here. Report. Cool. All right. Bombed. But let me make sure we got somebody else around here that can do that. These friggin' spammers, man. I just, oh god, these spammers are getting absolutely ridiculously just like crazy out of control. I don't know. I just don't know what to make with these spammers anymore. They're getting to be pretty ridiculous. Like absolutely just insanity ridiculous. Like I can't stand it anymore. It's so annoying. Anyways, so welcome. We're gonna get the Ningguang Hangout going here soon. I was just kind of wandering around a little bit earlier. Wanted to see how just like a basic group of enemies will hang with my my Xingqiu and my Ningguang, which are probably not gonna be super great yet because these characters are not really done being built yet. But we'll see. I wanted to see what it would be like at least.
Don't waste my time. Submit.
I mean, it's not terrible. There's definitely a lot of damage flying around everywhere. For basic enemies, relatively satisfying. So, you know, progress little by little. Yeah. I mean, Double Hydro is not really a resonance intent here. It just so happened to be what fell, because Kokomi does happen to make the characters in this team punch up a bit because she has thrilling tales. I could also alternatively make this team punch up a little bit more by replacing Kokomi with, you know, like say Sucrose or something like that, but then I lose a lot of that healing capacity that characters like Xingqiu provide. So that's one of the reasons why I have not yet done that, because I didn't want to necessarily just replace it like that. But yeah, it seems to be working mostly, but the two characters aren't necessarily even done being built yet. But I gotta get into this this Ningguang Hank. There's a hole in the ground right here. I've probably been in here, right? Yeah, I've definitely been in here. Okay. Anyways, the Dave, just send everyone. Oh, okay. All right. So I do need to go to the quest window here. Is that? No, this is the wrong window. All right. That would be here. It's a Ningguang because I have other paths I have to follow. Let's see. Okay, so I finished the 2 on that side of it, so obviously the other 3 are gonna be there. The Jade Chamber once more. All right. Some Sedge resonance. I mean, it just is what it is. Hydro resonance is a joke, but mostly this team is just meant to mess around with 2 characters that I just started building, right? Like Kokomi and Albedo are here to make them have a certain margin of safety, but for now, this is just what it is. It's not necessarily a team that's meant for, you know, like super high performance. It's just meant to be okay for now. If Barbara waterboarded me, would it heal me or damage me? What? Oh, God. I kind of want to know. That's kind of messed up, though. So, TH, you're going to love the schedule you make for this path. Oh, am I? Okay, noted. Yeah, let's get rolling here. All right, so I'm gonna assume I have to go somewhere down in here for this. Okay, I just fell right in the pond. That's cool. Probably in here? No, not this one. All right, hang on. Let me navigate. Oh, it is that one. Okay.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
All right.
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule.
Okay.
Picking out clothes for her.
I see this split right here.
Applying her perfume.
Are you in a trance or?
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary.
Yeah, most of this so far
I'm
has
sure she
been
was
text
simply
that
trying to
I
share some of her enthusiasm
saw
in
yesterday.
the hopes that you may
but
find
just
it
to
infectious.
meld back into it naturally here.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai
Okay.
Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
Just basic daily routines. Not a
Call it
little
day's
bit
work for the
fun.
traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties.
Okay.
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes,
Yeah, 133.
I did try to make a start in
Lots.
advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues
All of
related
these
to time
tasks
restrictions on
sound
land
so
conveyance deals.
boring.
Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major
Ningguang's
commerce
life.
guilds.
What even?
Right after that, there's...
Hold up. Do you really understand Ningguang's work in all this detail just to organize your
Yes, you
schedule?
do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that.
Cap says, hopefully we get another Archon with a human life sort of like that quirk a lot. With a human life? You mean like, hopefully another Archon with a human life? You mean like, I don't know if you mean like Zhongli or something, where like he's just like a guy now? Like, I don't know if that's what you mean.
You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
Okay, so I've got 2 branches here, it looks like. My camera's like sitting a touch high. No, it's a touch low. What the hell? I overshot. There we go. Let's see. Anyone here watched Miraculous? This is like Marionette stalking and memorizing Adrian's entire schedule. It's great. No, I have not seen that. I don't know what that is. She's not going on like that, or she's not going to keep going. Actually, I didn't understand any of it. Let's do that one.
Let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
No
Already?
need.
Wow, you're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Okay.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for
I bet
tomorrow.
I ended up on the same track as before. I'm gonna have to probably just go
I'm
back.
grateful for your assistance.
I think I did.
Now, I will leave you
Just
here
like
in
one
peace
of the-
to proceed with your work.
It didn't. I don't think
I
this
still have a
branched
few
me.
items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Bye, sir. Okay. All right. Time to avoid anything too complicated. We'll see. Maybe it'll still split. You hand over the schedule you made to Baisher. 1 day off. Oh, okay.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Ningguang hasn't taken a vacation in a long time, I'll bet. Yo, for real. Like, I do need a break. I don't get any of those.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest.
Like, I very infrequently get time off. I'm either working in real life or working on channel stuff or working on my house or working on my car. Like, everything's always, like, max time demand. It's terrible.
We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
But the work will always be there. No amount of Mora is worth ruining your health for.
I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
I mean, that never happens. All right. Where am I going? Time off. Wait until the following day, 7 to 8 a.m. All right. All right. So I did take, for those of you who were with me on the stream yesterday, I did take the time to set up the mouse. So I am currently using that at the moment, just because why the hell not? My other mouse is still hooked up. It's just kind of pushed away, but this one's wireless, so it didn't really harm me to, you know, put this one into use either. So I was right yesterday when I said I thought this glows. It does. You can change the color of it, and that's pretty cool. All right. Wake Ningguang up. All right, let's go. Let's see. Knock on door.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment.
Are we shocked that you chose
changing.
blue? You shouldn't be. Obviously, blue is like
morning.
the theme
Did
of
you
my
sleep
channel.
well?
And a lot of like my lights in my setup over here are blue and stuff too. So I was so excited. I couldn't sleep. The same as usual. I was a little nervous. I feel like the same as
That's
usual
good.
this time.
I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
These options are similar, even though I am definitely on a different branch.
So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Here, take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yeah, but she said she'd leave it up to me.
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while.
Okay.
My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to
feel
take
that.
a break.
You don't take many breaks,
I
huh?
don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Let's do something you never normally have time for. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do. I mean, they both seem like they're basically the same. I'll just do
Something
the first
I
one.
never have time for. Ah, have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
Is it called Lua Millennium?
Yes.
I'd had heard of this,
It's based on classic chess, but with different rules.
Okay, what are the different
When
rules?
I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique way. So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards.
Okay.
I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
30 it is. That's a lot. It sounds quite complicated. What an ambitious project. I mean, this tracks. It makes sense.
True. That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on.
All right.
But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
So, how do we get people interested in
I
it?
think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile.
Oh, I'd play that.
No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype.
Cool.
I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible. And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it?
You're going to make a chess piece based on me?
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact.
Many, okay.
My thinking was that
We're
only
the
people
pawns.
who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to
Traveler's
receive the
definitely the
limited
pawn.
edition Traveler chess piece.
Limited edition Traveler chess piece. Buy it now. Buy.
It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
So, I'm part of the marketing plan.
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who
Great.
owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
It sounds great.
Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Okay. Okay, let's see the schedule. A day off, that's all it should really say. Yeah. 1 day off. Accompany Ningguang to have the piece made. Alright, so we're heading up the stairs. I still need to get my Ningguang leveled to 80. And ascend her to 80 so that she can get her skills to triple 8s. It's probably where I'll... I always forget that you can teleport from the inside of here. I'm so unaccustomed to being able to do that. Alright. Usually when you're inside places, you have to teleport, or you have to walk out of it first. I'm so not used to that. Alright. Ah, I jumped that guy. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, come on. Why? Oh. Why? I've got a bad feeling about this. Nothing good ever comes of interacting with Yinger. Oh god.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
Oh god.
You already know each other?
We've met before.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. I don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know.
Oh boy.
There's a word for people like you, who are warm.
You seem to be in
Oops.
a good mood today.
I totally did not mean to skip that, but maybe I was doing everybody a favor.
As ever.
She's always in a
there's
good
nothing
mood.
special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up. All jokes aside,
God.
how can I be of service today?
Uh-huh.
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
But isn't she in the porcelain business?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no
Yeah.
porcelain involved in that.
Yeah, you know, the good thing about this one is I don't have to read it, so that makes it marginally better.
As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing.
Oh boy.
I see how it is. In which case,
It had been a little while since we last heard Yinger's voice, I think.
you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves.
Not since like
I'll
1.1,
stay
I think.
outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Yeah, something like that.
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh god.
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that.
I wasn't insinuating anything.
I'm kidding. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched.
Uh-huh.
Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
Oh god. Oh, Yinger. Oh my god. This is special.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors
Yeah.
about the Traveler or the chess piece?
Either.
What the hell is that
Both
supposed
are
to be?
confidential.
Oh.
Don't worry, I know
this
where
is-
the line is. I'd
Oh.
never take a joke too far.
Persistent rip. Yeah.
Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
I hope you know where the line
Just-
is.
Enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
Phrasing?
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
Can we run away faster? Like, literally sprint.
I slightly
Bye.
regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me.
Slightly regret
I
bringing
just
you
hope
here.
she didn't make you feel too awkward.
Oh, yeah, totally
Now that your
not.
measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. Anywhere away from the king of innuendo. Let's go. Away from being her queen of innuendo. Whatever. All right. Yikes.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Okay.
Good.
Please.
And as
do.
agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
War Paint Unicorn's top queen of discomfort? Yeah, basically.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind, but this one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress.
Jade Chamber? There's a Jade Chamber piece in this chess set.
Yes, and just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
So, big? Now I understand Xingxi's concern.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not for profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others.
Yeah,
People
that's
come
true.
to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past.
How?
Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I
Up
see.
to something. What do they think? She's kind of a sneaky person?
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Osile.
That makes sense.
Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I can think of.
So...
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return.
yeah, that seems about right.
You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century, and as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how he wants it. we can't go letting him down.
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well,
that's good.
That's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Okay. Worry intensifies. Okay. I'm so glad you can just teleport to the Jade Chamber. You don't have to go to the NPC and request a lift up like you used to on the original one. This much better. Alright.
I have a question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think.
Okay.
When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
The point is that you stepped up when the time came. Honestly, yeah, I was a little disappointed. I think all you're trying to do is make up for your losses. Okay, so you have a wide arrangement of options here from, like, nice, like, to, like, complete, like, just being an ass. Alright, yeah, I'll be nice.
Thank you. Yes, you see things the way they are, however they may appear on the surface. I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Leo Harbor. So, to lose Leo Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term.
Fair enough.
But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing.
Aw, that's kind of depressing.
Because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't. There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying? But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So why did you lie to Xingxi?
Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine.
Yeah, probably.
This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
The most difficult time has passed. You've done so well.
Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state. But look where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me.
It had to have been at least a year, you know, since she destroyed it.
And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Yeah, that was good. Through countless melancholy moments, the clouds are now at last clear. Gazing ahead, she will surely make the right decisions. Yeah, that was good. I actually,
In a trade war, the perfect hunter
I really
leaves
liked
no
that.
trace.
That was, we kind of saw a different side of Ningguang on that one, like, kind of like, you know, the like a more somber side for the character. Usually, you know, she is rather focused on, you know, the future and all that, and you know, don't usually see that side of that character. So that was interesting. Like you kind of see like the vulnerable side of the character, which in the past it almost didn't seem like she had a vulnerable side. So that was interesting. All right, back to that particular spot. Okay, to between 7 and 8 a.m. All right, let's go right there. Tough characters with a heart. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It was nice to see like the other part of Ningguang in that light. Wait, the following day, I guess we're still technically considered in the same day, so I gotta go to the next one then. All right. So let's see what the last 2 branches have in store for me, shall we? I'm sure that will update it. Okay, so I gotta go wake Ningguang up again.
I need a more physically demanding job.
This is guy in the background. I need a more physically demanding job. Like, they're overrated, bud. Don't worry about it. I've had my share of those. You don't. No, you're good. You got a job where you can just chill.
I'm already awake.
Appreciate it.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
All right.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I was a little nervous.
There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one.
So when am I leveling Lisa? It's snowing, Pusheen. Unless they add a Lisa hangout, probably never. I don't know that I'll ever level her. Her character is so weird. Like, I think the character looks cool. Mechanically, that character works weird. And I don't know that I really have much use for her. I think her elemental burst is kind of cool, but I don't know that it lasts long enough to get, like, you know, justifiable use out of it. I have other good electro characters, like, she's just not going to offer anything good to me, I don't think.
So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Baisher completely by surprise.
But she said she'd leave it up to me.
There's no harm. My schedule
All right,
is usually
so I've already been through all this, so
it'll
I
be
can
quite
kind of
nice
skip.
to take a break.
You don't
I
take
don't
breaks,
often
huh?
feel tired. Still, your idea is very... So then...
So, let's see. Okay, so let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But being a member of the Leo Chising is a limitation. But Mora can also be a limitation. Well, all right, we'll go with the Chising one.
You're absolutely right.
I don't know if this is even the split,
This is what
but
I
we'll see.
appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Sure, whatever you feel like doing. The day is yours. Do with it as you please. All right, we'll go with the
Thank you.
first one.
All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Leo Chising.
Like when you were like, you know, super poor and picking up and selling shells and stuff?
I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
You know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
So this is, she can do the thing, like, that Zhongli would, like, never want to do because he hates seafood.
Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's hard to imagine.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive that time from my life, feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane.
Okay.
So how about
It's a weird
it?
way to relax.
Will you join me?
It's not what I was expecting, but this sounds like a lot of fun. Or just, sure. Wait. Sure.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules.
Gotta
We're
give her
not to use our
the
status or
Zhongli
reputation in
affirmative.
Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
Wait. So, let's start at the bottom of the ladder. Let's go and find some work at Northland Bank.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there. But Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed in the past.
And also... never mind. I'll just show you. It won't eat up too much time. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
Well, you know, Fatui and all that. It's snowing. Pusheen says, I'm playing Zhongli's story. My alt account. They changed his when to Vortex Vanquisher. When I played it on main, he had Staff of Homa aesthetic impact. Okay, interesting. They changed his weapon to Vortex Vanquisher? I don't remember him ever, like, busting out a weapon in any of those things that I can recall. I just remember him being really angry and then it cutting to, you know, Wrath of the Rock time. I did not have to do that again. You know what? Hell with it. I'm just gonna glide down. Why not? This seems like a good height right about there. Okay. Let's do some fancy flight here. Guys, my Lisa has dealt 25k. I'm so proud of her. I wonder if, I bet you can get more damage out of Amber than that. I bet you can get more than 25k from a good Baron Bunny explosion. Probably get like 40-50k if you vaporize it. There are people out there who have triple crowned Amber. Oh, the shade rip. No, seriously though. Ugh. By the way, I imagine most people know, but there is like a 300k Mora chest like up here the first time you ever come up here. So like, hopefully you all know that, but if not, go get it.
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out
Yeah,
of
there was one
business.
behind the thing in the tea house as well, but it wasn't as much. I think it was like 180 or something.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just
Yeah.
here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone.
Well, yeah, this is Katarina. She's the one that was like helping Child out in like the 1.1 quest.
But first, tell me,
His informant.
why should we believe that you really are here for business? Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Yeah, it's knowing Pusheen. That's another big a big point too. Is like we're literally on the precipice of a different electro catalyst by all probability. So you know, why bother with Lisa? Leave the Northland Bank and talk to Ningguang. All right. And you know, when that traveling guy with those slime boxes and stuff, and he said he'd lost whatever his Mora, yeah, that chest we took was his, I believe. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. It probably was. Poor guy.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
Yeah, it pretty much was. They were not even trying to hide their hostility towards you.
That's
They
for
were
sure.
not.
Although our
You'd
diplomatic
think.
relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that, you know, being that she is, you know, the Tian Chuan of the Qixing, that they'd probably want to have somewhat of a better relationship with Ningguang than they currently have. But it does not seem like they're all that concerned about it at all.
This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it is true. The Northland Bank is just an arm of the Fatui.
Yes, With some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Well, now I know. How does that make this trip worth it? I guess I shouldn't have included this as an option.
That's okay. My intention here was to show you
Well,
some of the repercussions of that great battle.
we pretty much know that the Fatui aren't going to help us out with anything anyways, because they suck.
But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Wait a second. Or can you sense it? Can you sense
Now
it?
that you mention it, yes. We're being watched.
Oh. I think they've been following us since we left Northland
What
Bank.
are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask them a question.
My thoughts exactly.
Kill
But
him.
we need to be discreet. If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise. Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we
Oh.
can catch them.
Tricky
Keep moving,
play.
Just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
Okay. We'll just, we'll go. It's just, you know, nothing out of the, nothing out of the unusual. Just two Ningguangs walking down the road here. Pay attention to the peeps here, TH. Look around. There's, T and Tian. Xingxi. There's that one guy that was over there.
Okay. I think we have a few potential suspects.
Okay.
There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Well, there is one over there covering her face like this in the camera right now. Let's keep going for now.
Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
Yeah, I was thinking it was that guy. It had the, that guy right there across in the friggin' coat. He was like down here, like in this area, right as I turned the camera before. And now he's standing over here. I bet you it's him. He seems schnissnine. It's gotta be him. There's no way it's not him. Well, this is that guy over there. Well, whatever. Just, you know, nothing to see here. Just two Ningguangs. It's Ningguang and Susguang. Don't look at me like that.
I think we've narrowed it down a little
God.
further. But let's stay calm
Yep.
until we're 100%
Oh God!
sure.
Look at this guy. Like, could he be like any more like conspicuous? This is like, let's just look through these ribbons over here, guys. I'm just gonna spy on him.
It shouldn't take much longer.
This guy. Oh, what a creeper. Your dad is a meta slave? What? I mean, I guess some people, you know, that's what they do. I guess he repositioned. No, there's one there. This is a totally different suspicious person. And then there's guy over there on the stairs. Oh, he's looking very off-putting. Hello, suspicious person. I'm gonna just, you know, hey, Hu Tao's over there. Oh, it's An Zhongli. That's probably because of where I am in the event quest. But I actually haven't gone over there to talk to them yet. Oh no, it's just Hu Tao. I thought Zhongli was over here. He's not. It's just Hu Tao, but I do need to go talk to her at some point. I'll do that maybe after I finish this part.
I think I have the answer.
Me too. Here, we got this guy in the screen too. Not that guy. I don't think that guy. I think it's that guy.
Let's
Yeah,
get
that
out
guy.
of his line of sight and sneak up on him.
Okay.
Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Suspicious person. Find the person following you. I mean, missing person poster. Looking for a missing young female. Has blonde hair, wears exotic clothes. Any information? That's Traveler. That's definitely about Lumion. All right, before I go do that. Hello, Hu Tao.
Well, hello
You're a
there.
suspicious
A
person.
happy and healthy lantern right to you.
Why, thank you.
And what brings you here on this finest of days? Not business, I presume. So what is it? Need my help?
Just came to see you.
I see. So you just missed me all of a sudden? Oh, you? Why'd you have to go and be so thoughtful, I couldn't possibly bring myself to scare you with a ghost story now. To tell the truth, this lantern rite's been a busy one for me. I got Xiangling to give me a few recipes, and I've been trying my hand at them. Since you're here, why don't you have a taste? What's that look for? You're not leaving already, are you? Oh, come on, don't go.
Yeah, I mean,
I promise they
listen,
don't taste that
Hu Tao.
bad, and I promise it's not a prank.
You're not a good cook, though. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever used Hu Tao to cook, or if you don't have her, or you didn't get her, or you weren't playing yet, but whenever Hu Tao cooks something, it doesn't matter what it is, it will come out bad. Like, if you played Breath of the Wild, it's akin to dubious food. It just takes whatever quality your normal food is and lowers it. She is a bad cook. Okay. Well, is it gonna be the same?
Hello there. And what
Well, there were
brings
two
you
options,
here
right?
this
Just here to
time?
chat with you.
I see. So you just missed me all of a sudden?
Oh, no, it's
To
the same.
Tell the truth, what's that look?
Oh, Hu Tao. It's not as bad as A, though. I feel like A could probably set a bowl of cereal on fire, but you know. All right. So it's got to be this guy, right? All right, sus person.
Ugh, what are you doing?
I'm like, you're following me. What are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
Come clean. There's no use trying to deny
I don't know what
it.
scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated.
Uh-huh.
Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove? Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She's not giving him a moment to breathe.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you. I promise. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
When you showed up
Sure.
unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes, they would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Don't you need to prepare?
No time. I'll just have to improvise. Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Yeah, let's tail him more closely. Go back to Northland Bank for a confrontation. All right, let's go get him. Let's just head up there and kick their ass. All right, Fatui, you're leaving. Like, you don't even you don't even get to stay here anymore. Like, just leave, Lewa. You suck. You guys like tried to, you know, destroy Lewa with your dumb garbage, with your summoning of Asail, and then attacking the Guizhong Ballista.
Hasn't done anything?
No, Ningguang just pretty much chilling in the street. It's her day off, and you guys are making her work on her day off. You
Impossible.
dicks.
She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
I mean,
that doesn't matter.
we don't even really need to get wind of anything with the Fatui. We just pretty much assume that you're up to something.
What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target.
Yeah, that pretty much gives it away.
You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may
Yeah,
as well
pretty
come
much.
clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none.
Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
So you say. That's a good one. No one wants to have to go up against Ningguang. It's a good picture. She's just pointing him down, like all aggressive. Even Aether's kind of like off his guard here, like, whoa, did not expect that. Get wrecked, Fatui asshats. All right, back to story quests, and we got one more path to follow. So it's this middle one. All right. Making good time on this. Continue playing. I'm sure I have to teleport out of this one because old days. So there's been a lot of discussion over the last few minutes over whether or not A can cook at all. Honestly, I've never checked to see if she is even able to cook. That would be kind of hilarious though. Like if she can't actually cook at all, I'm just going to go over there and see for myself. It's her saying objection, going like full Phoenix, right? Yeah, that I could see that. That makes sense there, Stick. Yeah. All right, let's see if A can even cook at all, because everybody else can, right? Like you can still select them even if they're not good for anything. You can still select them even if there's no bonus. No, she's right there. Oh, it just says this character cannot cook. Oh my god, you can select her. She just cannot cook. Oh my god. Like everybody else has no bonus. But if you click on her, it's like, oh my god. Oh, wow. That's so much worse than Hu Tao. Like I knew that she couldn't cook, but I've never clicked on this before. That's how I didn't know. Like, listen, man, like, I work full-time, and I spend a lot of time making videos. I can't find every little thing like this. Sometimes you just gotta find them when people are talking about it around you. Step off. What the hell? Like, I knew that she could not cook, but I just assumed it would be, like, no character bonus. Like, one would not expect them to have gone in and coded, like, literally character cannot cook at all. So, yeah, like, I mean, I definitely knew that she can't cook. I didn't know that the mechanics of the game prevented you from using her as a cook at all. So, that is surprising. Was unaware. Oh, let me obtain these. I made those a while ago and still hadn't picked those up. Let's do that. These two. Cool, there we go. For a... Yeah, she can't cook at all. Like, the damn game won't even let her do it. All right, wait till the following day, 7, 8 a.m. again. So I'm gonna have to bring it all the way around again to 7 a.m. There we go. Lore YouTuber doesn't know lore. Yo! I know you're joking, but there's a difference between lore and mechanics. Don't make me pull this stream over, because I'll do it. I swear to God, if I have to come back there, I'll hit you with my ring hand. All right, back to the Jade Chamber. Bonus points for anybody who gets that reference. It's a bit of an old one. Yo, Xiangling is also at a restaurant. Is she really? I'm gonna actually screw going to that really quick. I'm going to the restaurant. Gliding forever. All right. I'm gonna go over that and go talk to her really quick. What character will I build next? I am currently still trying to finish building Xingqiu, but I'm also currently simultaneously trying to build Ningguang. But if I had to guess what next, like, a completely unbuilt character will be built next, it will be Miko. But I am gonna, like, if she's a catalyst, there's a strong possibility that what I'll do is I'll build Kuching a new like a totally new set, and just give this set to Yaemiko, because this is Thunder Soother, and you know, if she is a catalyst, then everything will just be Electro. So I have nothing to lose from just building it as full Electro, and this set has good stats. So yeah, I could definitely see just giving my Kuching set over to her and building her a new set. There she is. Hi.
Okay, so we have one group booked for 2 tables for a banquet tomorrow night, and another group who needs their order delivered around the same time. Whew.
Oh, call me Revan Lee. Beidou and Xinyan are hanging out at the entrance to Liyue, like right at the end of the bridge at the entrance to Liyue. My Kuching has a jade sword.
Oh, hey! Happy Lantern Rite!
How's Goba these days? Goba.
Aw, thanks for asking.
Goba.
Well, neither the stove nor the atmosphere are dying down anytime soon, so Goba's as happy as can be.
That makes sense.
If you're craving anything
She's
off
stealing
the
anybody
one-man
else's
menu,
shrimp balls.
don't worry about being a burden. However busy it gets, I'll always make time to cook for you.
Why, thank you. That's appreciated. Let me talk to her again. I
Okay,
want to see.
So we have one group booked for 2 tables for a banquet tomorrow night, and another group who needs their order delivered around the same time. Whew.
19 beans. Shrimp balls!
Oh, hey! Happy Lantern Rite!
Are you
Could
alright?
be worse, could be worse. Festivals are always a little busy. You know how it is. If you're craving anything off the one-man menu, don't worry about being a burden. However busy it gets, I'll always make time to cook for you.
You think there will be a new artifact specifically for Yaemiko? I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, we just had Ankanomiya and there were no artifact sets there. I don't know. I'm not anticipating any new artifact sets until like Chasm or 3.0 or something at this point. But we'll see. I could be wrong. But you know, I mean, if I don't have to take my gear off of my Kuching and I have to farm something new, that's fine too. But you know, we'll see. Anyways, does anybody know if any of the other NPCs are just chilling in town? I guess I can just look around for them later. I'll go back up and finish this now, but yeah, I know that I now know that she's there, and Hutao's by the funeral parlor. I'm wondering if like Ningguang's hanging out anywhere or Kuching's hanging out anywhere. Probably not. Probably Ganyu isn't hanging out anywhere because she's supposed to be on leave, but she was in the story quest today, so I don't know about that. Zhao is at his friend's temple. You mean the house? His friend's temple? Are you talking about the little statue at the house? Playing Where's Waldo with Genshin characters? I mean, kind of. In the Jade Chamber, TH Ningguang. Is she really? I mean, it would, like, here, like, I have to wake her up, so I guess they would just take her away while I'm during, you know, this event. So we'll see. Ganyu's on mount.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Okay. Yeah, I might need to check
I'll
that
be
out.
out in a moment.
Zhongli's the one
I'm
I'm
just
most interested
changing.
in finding at this point. He's got to be hanging out
morning.
somewhere, right?
Did you sleep well?
I was so excited I couldn't
Oh,
sleep.
How strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to
It's the same
disappoint you.
as from yesterday.
So, what's item 1 on
Have a look for yourself.
I
All right.
imagine
So we've seen all this
requested
stuff,
tickets,
so I got to
sure.
find
My
the
schedule is usually
final
very,
split
so
here.
It'll be quite nice to take a break.
You don't take
I
many
don't
breaks, huh?
often feel
All right.
taxed
Continuing,
still.
continuing,
You're
continuing.
Right, so then.
So I've already done both of these. I don't know where the other split is. I'm kind of thinking maybe it would be on the one I just did, but I'm not sure now. I feel like if I pick the wrong one, then I'm gonna have to start over again. It's an opportunity probably. Yeah, we'll do that.
Something I never have the opportunity to do.
All right, so we know.
Because as far as most
Okay,
people
yeah,
are
but Mora,
concerned,
that's right. Okay, so Mora can also be a
yes.
limitation.
You're absolutely right. This is
All right,
I
that's the
want
same
to do
she said
something
before.
A little
The day is yours. Do
self-indulgent.
as you please.
All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was.
Well, this
I
is
was
still the
born
same.
into a humble family.
You know how to fish?
Fishing
Oh yeah,
isn't
we
the
didn't get
half
into any of that at all. She
You'd
ended
be
up just
amazed at
like,
some-
oh,
a lot
okay,
of
so
the
it's
old
like,
folks like to
yeah,
brag
it
about
makes
how
sense.
they
I see
were
where
tough
this is going. We're
times.
not gonna
If I
go to
didn't
the
make any
Northland
money
Bank
in the
this
morning,
time.
I want to relive
That's
that
what it's
time
gonna
from
be.
my life. So how about it?
Yeah,
Will you
so
join me? Great.
I see.
Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
Let's start at the bottom of the
Okay.
ladder.
But working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
Okay, we can do that.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Simple schedule. That should still be the day off thing. So we're going to the wharf. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll chase it down all the characters at the end of this. After I finish up this route, I'll just go and visit all the characters and see all of them. Looking at that exact page off my phone. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll chase them all down after I finish up the quest. We'll just go talk to all of them.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
Okay.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not...
Oh God, I
you're
accidentally
just
skipped
looking
it.
For me? I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
We want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
Right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol.
Okay.
I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
How do you, or why do so many goods get abandoned in the first
It's hard to
place?
say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons.
Okay.
But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big
Unbearable
ones.
smells. Great.
But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh,
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
It's like he was reporting on his work. I can't really blame him. After waiting for a while, Gunsler comes back panting for breath.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them.
This
At
dude's
your
super out of
leisure.
breath.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, a small wooden toy.
They're in terrible shape. No wonder no one wants them. Or not a whole lot of use. Yeah, let's
It's
do
a
this.
shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here.
I assume, Aether, you guys are talking about Baiju. I think I missed part of the chat there, but I'm going to guess you're talking about Baiju. Just to look at him, I would guess that he's probably going to be a catalyst. He definitely has a very catalyst-like appearance to him. I really think that that's what he's going to be. I'd be very surprised if he's anything else.
Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into.
No, he's gonna be the first he's gonna be the first whip user, but it's just gonna be the snake. What's her name? Like Ching God, what's her name? Chang, I think, or something like that. Just gonna be whipping the snake. Oh God. Poor Snake. Can we have this stuff?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
I mean, it'll be like think Hu Tao's Elemental Burst, where she just grabs the ghost and slings it around into the enemies, but with a snake.
Great. This is going well.
Let's take some time to sift through what we have acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea.
Danger noodles, indeed.
Not about to ask either.
Okay, a batch of abandoned goods you found at the warehouse at the South Wharf. They have essentially no value. Cool, we got some useless crap. Let's sell them to the merchant. Are they the ones below? Yeah, they're probably the ones below the dock. All right. That was close. All right, Ningguang, you don't want to go swimming, right? So, like, let's actually climb this time. Okay, cool. There you go. All right, it's getting a little bit of stamina back here. Keeping an eye out for any NPCs or any of the characters that are chilling out in town while I'm running through, but it doesn't look like any of them are in this area. Like I said, Beidou and Jinyan are... Oh, I see Shenhua out there right now. She's just standing out there at the end of the dock. All right, I'm gonna go talk to Shenhua really quick first. Screw everything else. I see Shenhua. Let's go talk to her.
The Yue Harbor by night is even brighter than Mount Aocang by day.
Aocang.
I couldn't get used to this view at first, but I'm told this is how it always looks at the Lantern Rite. I guess everyone likes brightly lit places, because every time you mention Lantern Rite, people can't help but smile. Like this.
Oh,
Look.
God. She actually is smiling. Aw, well, that's cute.
Will you be staying here for good now?
Just for the festival.
Oh, I see.
Aw, she immediately kicked into sad when she heard that you weren't staying. Aw.
Well, it's nice to see you.
Aw.
If Lantern Rite could continue indefinitely, that would be even better.
Well, that was surprising. I'm oh man, I might have to test something with that. I might have to see if other people can see these animations while you're interacting with them. Like that that I might might need to try to record those interactions like that, because those are not faces that character usually makes. I wonder if I can just get closer. No, well, I mean, I can still change the angle a little bit.
I couldn't get used to this view.
But that's
Like
probably
this.
the best I can do.
Look.
She just seems happy. I wonder if that's probably...
you
I
be
don't know if
staying
she
here
has a
for good
smile emote. I don't remember. Just
Oh.
for the festival.
I see.
Straight back to Dead Inside,
Well,
like I said.
it's nice to
And
see
then
you.
there's that one. Oh man, I wish they would
If
add more
Lantern Rite could
emotes.
continue indefinitely, that would be...
All right. But yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head whether or not she has a smile emote. She might. Like I just made her her origins video,
Understood.
which go watch it if you haven't already. But let's see something really quick, because obviously you're not going to get a lot of oh my God, I keep going the wrong window. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities to use a smile emote in her story quest or in her origins. Let's see. Yeah, no, she does have a smile face. There we go. What's happening? No, okay, it's definitely not like a closed eye smile like the one that she did there. It's just kind of more of a subdued, like less like dead eyes. Like this is, she definitely went full on to this as soon as you said that you weren't staying though, but yeah, okay, well, oof. Yeah, so yeah, I might have to see if I can get a better recording of that animation at some points here. Where's Ningguang? There she is.
Let's make haste.
Man, we need a costume for Ningguang. The costume is so much better. I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the what is it? On the window for this, you can actually preview it. It's so much better. Like her new costume is really cool. I definitely am looking forward to unlocking that, but we haven't yet been allowed to farm the last items that we need for it. So, you know, one of these days that'll happen. But that is not this day, sadly. Alright, so I found Shinhwa. That's cool. Alright, let's head down this way. Do you believe Dendro reaction will be comparable to melt vape damage? You know, I kind of hope so, but it's hard to say. It's in the wardrobe thing too in the character menu. Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't actually considered that that would be a thing. That makes sense though. We just can't get it yet. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that hadn't occurred to me that it would be here as well. It's a really cool costume though. Hers and Kaching's both like they're really well done. So like I said before, Beidou and Xinyan are over here. I'll run and talk to them really quick too since I'm here. Look.
That party was a real blast. You know you had a good time when you ended up singing a little too hard and straining your voice.
Seems I've caused you all sorts of trouble. Sorry it's been so tough on you.
Are you kidding me? I got to go out on the ocean with you and celebrate the festival with y'all. Couldn't have asked
And get
for
jammed
more.
into a tiny boat with the
Best lantern
traveler.
ride ever. I was gonna ask though, now that your crew is all back home with their families, aren't you gonna get bored on your own?
Not a chance. Just yesterday I got an invitation to play some chess. Said I can head up for a game whenever I'm down to play.
Probably with Ningguang.
Head
Definitely
up?
with Ningguang.
Oh, right. You mean to the Jade Chamber.
Yeah.
Moving on. When you're feeling better, we should grab some food together. Lantern Rite only comes once a year, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it.
Wait, are you the one who talks in official story quest video why your voice changed? Are you talking about me? Like, that's just like, I'm trying to, like, I feel like I didn't read that too dissimilarly from my normal talking voice. I mean, sometimes when I read my scripts, I kind of approach them a little bit differently. Like, you know, the video I made about official, yeah, I mean, I did the origins of official video like a year and a half ago now.
Laura doesn't grow
So
up.
usually I have what I have is like my drama voice for some videos. It depends on the character and how I approach it, but that's when I'll read a story a little bit more like this. And so, yeah, that's the voice that I use for that. Otherwise, I have just my normal speaking voice, which, you know, if I were to continue to talk the entire stream like this, my voice would get really strained by the end and I would probably want to die. So, you know, I can't keep that up for a long time. Honestly, like just recording sessions where I'm doing that for long periods of time, 2-3 hours, like my voice gets pretty blown out. It's hard to keep that up for a long period of time. Oh, the NPC's below me. So let's just go down there. Okay, the one where the heck he was during the Beicht fight. What? I was hoping to see him. Yeah, MiHoYo removed Ningguang's shoulder blades on her new skin on China servers because, God forbid, people can see her open back. What? MiHoYo removed Ningguang's shoulder blades. Oh, did they really? Wait. Now I'm just plain curious. Oh yeah, I think you can't see him here either. So is that actually a thing? Did they just like remove the lines of her shoulder blades? Like, yeah, they're gone. I don't know if they were there before, but like, that's kind of a weird decision to make. I guess if you hadn't pointed that out, I probably never would have noticed that. But like, in what world do in what world is somebody sitting around like, oh man, look at Ningguang's shoulder blades. That's so hot. Like, really? Come on. Like, put your tongue back in your mouths, dudes, or like, or like these, this like weirdo Chinese feminist group really needs to calm down. Man.
Lady Ningguang.
The reason it's kind of weird, shoulder blades really revealing, like really, no, they're not. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Yeah, you know, Aether, I wish that they would do that. And I've definitely played games in the past where like different regions had different clients so that the censorship didn't get spread across the board. I wish they would do that. Yeah. It seems like they're not going to, though.
Just take a look. What for?
To give me an estimate on their value.
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then.
Oh God. Just got a message about how, I guess, yeah, there. Okay, yeah, they did change these. Yeah, that's so weird. So, yeah, they did. Like, so I got a message from my wife showing that, yeah, the costume did originally have shoulder blades on it. Let me see if you can see this on my phone. Shoulder blades, and then, where's the other one? Old. And then obviously, you know, the new is here, so no shoulder blades. And then back to here, shoulder blades. Yeah, weird. So they did. They just two little lines to indicate actual, you know, body anatomy. But apparently shoulder blades are too sexy for some reason. Oh my God, guys. Oh God, why? This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Like, you know, I hate to refer everything to The Office because, like, it just is always the thing. But this is, like, all the way, like that moment in The Office where Michael Scott's like, let's just put her in a burlap sack and hit her with a stick. Like, come on. That's what this is starting to feel like. Like, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Like, we can't even have shoulder blades anymore. Like girls just can't have shoulder blades. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Anyways, let's continue with the quest before my brain explodes.
I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. Shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please, there's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together... I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
Stick, that is correct. In 2.6, they are changing everybody's cutscenes to reflect the censored costume versions. 2 thumbs down. That's so much. I think he added a couple zeros by accident.
Well...
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, that's way too much.
At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things? And specifically, these things? I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
So we were misunderstood again.
It appears so.
Seems difficult for Ningguang to, you know, run around and try to, you know, make money from scratch.
Let's try
her
something
reputation
else.
precedes her.
As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable.
Well, because everybody knows you.
If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us.
Probably not.
And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
Then we'll just have to leave it to leave Liyue Harbor and live an adventurer's life.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
We can go treasure hunting in Guili Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low.
Great. I don't mind. Let's give it a try. Lead the way.
All right, let's
You two
let's do
have
that.
a good one.
Thanks, you too, bud. All right. Let's see. Let's head up here. Guili Plains. At Tevin Astoria, what do you think the reason is for the Traveler uses Dull Blade? Oh, I have a whole video that I'm going to be making about Traveler using Dull Blade. Don't worry. It's not my next video. It is the video after that. So I will be addressing that in the near future.
Let's do this.
Because the reason has been sitting under our noses for a long time, and most people just overlooked it. I overlooked it for a long time, until somebody pointed it out to me. And then I was like, whoa, what? How did I miss this? It's really like a weirdly simple reason.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical. The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
Even for this paltry amount.
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding.
Oh, for sure.
In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
Then let's keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
All right. Light Mora purse. Let's see. A Mora purse you found in a treasure chest. The feeling you had when weighing it was one of immense disappointment. Unfortunate. Traveler's true power rests within the Dull Blade. Best video ever. Not exactly. Hope you make a Catpocalypse video, TH. Catpocalypse. Hell yeah. Let's go, Catpocalypse. Here, let's,
Don't waste my time.
just melt everything. Alright, you guys are all dead. Bye. Alright. Exquisite chest, TH. You get a trial Ningguang if you take her off your team. I mean, I don't need a trial Ningguang. I have my own Ningguang.
That's very kind.
Like who I've very infrequently had an opportunity to use.
Professional adventurer like yourself.
David Astoria, if you weren't using Ningguang I'm not worried about a trial Ningguang. I'd much rather have my own.
Of exercise, a way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look. What's that hole in the ground?
I think it was dug by a weasel thief.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
It's almost as fond of Mora as you are. Go figure.
How quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it? Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
Yeah, let's get it. Like, if we're gonna actually go, like, get a weasel thief, I have to make a quick party swap. Oh, wait, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Here we go.
We may leave
Best
at any
weasel
time.
thief character catcher ever. All right. Hopefully it'll let me do it. For those of you who don't have Gene. Nope, nothing. Nothing. All right, there's another one over here.
There it is! After it!
Yeah, let's get it. Hey, where's it? Come back here. It didn't let me do it. Damn it.
Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora.
That's more than I ever get from a weasel thief. Usually it's 500.
We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
Do you need to take a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there, but...
Based on our current financial position, we can rule that out.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
Wait, whoa. Ningguang fishes by hand?
Come on, let's go down to the river.
So Ningguang's just one of those people who can just like reach into the river and just snatch a fish. Did not see that coming. Alright, I guess I can swap my, You know what? I didn't get to chuck anything in the ocean. Oh, I'm still not gonna get to because of this guy. Here. Bye. There we go. That's better. Well, at least I got to chuck something. Ooh. Oh, I thought I saw a lizard. I was gonna chuck the lizard, but I guess I can't do that either. And you're not gonna be able to chuck fish, so, yeah, I guess, that's gonna... Oh, here's a lizard. I guess you can't chuck the lizards. I was gonna try. Well, whatever. Should have just grabbed the lizard and said I murdered it. Oh, sad face. All right. You get an achievement if you pick up all the fish? I mean... Okay. Well, I need to swap my team back first. Go ahead and just put Kikomi back in this group. Oh, wrong character. Here we go.
Take heart.
All right. So, catch fish by the river. 0 of 3. 2, 3,
This should be
4.
enough. Let's head
Come here.
back to land
Come here.
and grill them.
Come here, you little bastard. Come here. No. Got it. There seems to be more fish. I guess so you have to get these too. Okay, you got to have reserves. All right, cool. I appreciate the heads up on the achievement for that. I like it. Nice. Catch some extra fish. Yeah, Kikomi got to do stuff. In retrospect, I probably could have made that easier on myself.
Here,
Ningguang grills like
have
a pro.
taste of my cooking.
Okay.
A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation, and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred. That's on purpose. I just like how it tastes. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Thank you.
I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
You know, like, we almost never hear much about, like, vision wielders' parents, or really ever even meet most vision wielders' parents. Like, the fact that, like, Diona's dad is still around or exists and has actually been seen as a character in a game is such a rare thing. I can't think of any other vision wielders whose parents we've seen or have had confirmation that they are still alive. If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin Restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart. My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
A lot like adventuring.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time I'll grill fish for you.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Yeah, Barbara and Jean's father did go with Varka, but didn't their mother die? I think their mother died. Yanfei's parents, well, yeah, one of Yanfei's parents are an Adeptus. And they're just chilling, eating the fish. All right, nice. I love all the screenshots that they have for these. Like, they're they're way better than the screenshots that we can get because, you know, they can pose them in much better ways. And I don't know. I feel like these actually are like half and half animated even. Like, I don't even know that these are actually in-game like models. I think sometimes I think these actually may just actually be drawn, especially when you like look at like the eyebrows and stuff. All right. That was the end of Ningguang's Hangout quest. All endings reached on that one. The next one I'll have to do. The next one I'll do. I kind of want to do Yunjin's, honestly, but I'm not sure. I'll probably start another one next week sometime. Which one should I do? I'll go ahead and just ask the chat of the ones that I have not yet completed. I have Sayu Beidou and Yunjin, whose I have not done. Oh, and Diona. I haven't done Diona's yet either. What does everybody think I should do of the remaining ones that I have not yet completed? It's Knowing Pushin says Sayu. Diona's is fun from Archon. Yunjin from Persistent. Diona again. That's a double up on that one. Beidou, 1 for Beidou, 2 for Yunjin. I got 2 on those. 3 for Beidou, 4 for Beidou. Okay, we're getting a lot more Beidous, I think, than everybody else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock Beidous now, so that we're locked in. All right, so Beidous is gonna be the next one. That'll be next week sometime. In the meantime, we've got a bunch of NPCs to go find, so we're gonna go find those. Oh my God, I have to disable frickin' site blocker to use this page. God dang it. Ugh, annoying. All right. Okay, so it looks like Baiju and Chi-Chi are in Chinsa. So we'll start with them. They're right near the teleport point, I think. Formed in a creation way. I've just brought them together. If it is creation Zhongli, it's kind of father of Zhao. What? I think I missed something there. Wait, where the hell are they? I don't... wait. So this shows them. Okay, I see where. They're up here. Yep, there they are. Yunjin's dad is sus. Alright. Baiju.
Baiju, I want to go on the roof to watch the fireworks. It's high up there. I don't want to disturb the finches down on the ground.
How polite of you.
Chi-Chi. Finches just fly away as a precaution whenever they hear footsteps approaching. It's not because they're scared. We can't stay here for too long, I'm afraid. We still have patients to visit.
Okay. Patients are more important. Don't mind Chi-Chi.
The busy period
Chi-Chi.
will die down after the festival ends, and then I'll take you wherever you want to go. Promise. Okay, Chi-Chi?
Let me write that down in my notebook.
Right, notebook.
All right.
Because she doesn't remember things. One of these days, Baiju, one of these days, you and Chang Chang are gonna be like playable characters. One of these days, that'll happen. But that is not this day, but you know, one of these days, you and your snack. And you know, what up, Chi-Chi? Sassy snack. Yeah, for sure. One of these days. All right, who's next? All right, I've already found them. Ganyu is at Mount Aokang or Aoshang or Aochang or God, I can never remember how to say that. Aoshang. I think it's Aoshang. I think up here. Chi-Chi sounds so dead inside. Chi-Chi is dead inside. She's just like, I don't know, like just trying to think of like what like kind of innocuous crap Chi-Chi could say in a Chi-Chi voice. Like, oh God, like it, something totally exciting, like something like you'd really like I just won $1 million. That's just Chi-Chi. Like something like really, really, really exciting that like would like change most people's lives. And you know, it's Chi-Chi, so it's nothing. Did I walk right past her? Is she not like right up on the? Did somebody say I walked right past her? Or is she just right down? Oh, yep, she's right there. She just kind of blends in. What up, Ganyu?
Happy Lantern Rite. How have you been recently? I hope everything's going well for you. Don't be like me, worrying all the time.
She sounds off tune. Also, she does. Like, that's just like Chi-Chi's whole thing. Like, for sure.
Oh, it's nothing though. Just, as you can see, there's a lot going on during the Lantern Rite, and I was originally supposed to head back to Yujing Terrace to assist with the preparations. However, Lady Ningguang urged me to take a proper vacation. She said that there's nothing so urgent that it can't wait, and that this festival is a time to reconnect with friends and family. But if I really spent this vacation with Cloud Retainer, it wouldn't be long before she started asking me, "How has your career developed this year? Any new crushes one should know about?"
Cloud Retainer never leaves Ganyu alone. Poor Ganyu. Any new crushes one should know about? That's good stuff. Oof, I can imagine.
I can handle overtime, but not that.
One didn't want to tell you that story anyway.
Besides that, I do feel better getting some of this off my chest. So, thank you for being here and listening to me.
That was good. Want to make
Happy
sure that the
Lantern
other
Rite.
option
I hope
didn't
everything's
result in
going-
anything different.
However, but if I really spent this vacation
Seriously though,
with Cloud Retainer,
got a crush on anyone at the moment? Really?
What? Don't you start that as well.
Nah, poor Ganyu.
Besides
Okay.
that,
Well, that's hilarious. Just messing with her. Good stuff. All right. I already found Hu Tao. Ningguang is supposed to be in the Jade Chamber, and now that I've finished her quest, I should be able to interact with her. So let's go do that, because her, you know, being in the middle of her quest probably moved her. All right. I don't know why, like, call me Revan Lee. Like, I read your entire line as like Chi-Chi voice because that's just like how my brain is working now. It was like, I looked in the sky near Ajaha's tree, in Ajaha's arena, in third round knockout at Cloud Retainer's table. Zhongli is nowhere. Wait, I didn't check the underground vault. Actually, that's a good one. Okay, could be there. All right, yep, here she is, right here.
Another Lantern Rite is upon us.
So
Traveler,
it is.
It seems Liyue has a way of drawing you back every once in a while. Do you miss it here?
I miss it all the time.
Is that so? I am delighted to hear it.
Yeah.
Times change. Suddenly, the Lantern Rite of today is a wholly different affair from the past. The preparations were very lengthy this time. I don't know if it's to everyone's taste, but I, for one, am most satisfied with the way it has turned out. I hope that it might be a highlight of your journey. If you ever grow weary in your travels, know that you can always come back and visit Liyue.
Why, thank you, Ningguang. Let me make sure the other option doesn't change anything.
It seems Liyue... naturally. Times change. Suddenly the Lantern Rite...
Yeah, okay, so it's the same. It's just one initial different reaction is all. All right. Let's see. I already interacted with Shenhua, so I know where she is. Zhongling. Xiao is at the house, which I think is up here. I think it's one of these. So if I teleport here, I should be able to get close. You don't gotta aim with Ganyu, just look at the ground and win. I mean, yeah, but if you shoot the ground, you only, like, your only damage applies from the second hit, not from the first. So you can get a lot more damage if you actually hit the target with it. So, you know, 10 out of 10 would recommend you hit the target. That would be better. Wait, I think it's here, isn't it? The house should be over here now that I think about it. No, is he above it or something? Maybe he's above it, because this is where that one Adeptus statue is. Yep, I think I just saw him up there. Yep, there he is right there. Hey, bud.
You're here. I'm guessing this lantern rite is the same as every year. The demons have retreated, and the humans are safe and well. If Pervasi's knew, it would be a lifelong wish come true for him.
Zhao.
Trust you're not here to invite me to watch the fireworks in the city.
Guilty
I think
as
I'll be
charged.
fine right here. As long as the fireworks fly high enough, you can see them from wherever you are. Besides, if anyone wishes to see me, I know they'll come and find me. So whether I'm here or in the city, it makes no difference.
I mean, I feel like it makes a little difference.
You're here. I'm guessing this lantern.
So I don't think there really was.
And trust you're
yeah,
not
there was
here to
no
invite me to
other.
watch. I think I'll be fine as long as the fireworks.
Yeah, there was
so
no
whether
other
I'm here or in the
options.
city.
Kind of makes sense. I am surprised he's not at that Zhao wouldn't be at Wangshu, but you know, whatever. Oh, Yanfei. Okay. She is okay. I see where she is. Let's go find Yanfei. She should be right around in here. I'll jump down from up here. People forget that maybe we're having Windbloom again. You know, I feel like, you know, something that they kind of keep going past, or at least they went past last year, because they didn't really celebrate Ludi Harpastum last year. And, you know, like, that's a good opportunity for them to make a, you know, a big deal out of, like, you know, a big holiday for the Mondstadt characters. I wish they would do that. They didn't really do that last time, so that would be, you know, cool if they would do that this time. But we'll see.
Oh, perfect timing. Let me make some space for you. There. Look. Isn't that an amazing view? I can never get tired of it.
Do you have time off for the festival?
Yep, I got a letter from my dad. He said all is well with him and Mom on their travels and wished me and Granny a happy lantern rite. So typical of my dad. He wrote the exact same thing last year. It's like his go-to lantern rite greeting. But hey, I guess he doesn't overthink these things, and that's where I get my carefree side from too. Look at me. I've taken a few days vacation just so I can enjoy the view.
Not the worst plan.
Oh, this reminds me. I should mention you when I write back. When you meet interesting new people, you've got to share it with your family.
All right, let's see if she has any other lines.
Perfect timing. Let me make some space for you. There. Look.
Are you off work today?
I got a letter from my dad.
Oh, say it looks like it just cuts straight to the end of it on this one then.
And wished me, and so typical of my dad. He wrote the exact same thing last year. It's that hey, I guess. Oh, this reminds me.
So it doesn't really change anything. But it's cool. Like, I really do like that, like, for the Lantern Rite Festival, like, pretty much all of the Liyue NPCs are chilling out in the town, except for Zhongli, apparently. I think I got to the end of this page. They're not saying that he's anywhere. Obviously, Keqing's not anywhere either, because she's, you know, wandering around for stuff for the quest, so they don't want to put her anywhere. But, so yeah, so we're still waiting, I guess, to see if they're going to put Zhongli anywhere. I'm kind of curious as to why he may not have been placed anywhere. This wouldn't even be the first Lantern Rite since he became, you know, like a regular person again. So, what the hell? Hey, a chest.
Can't have treasure unaccounted
like, that's
for.
kind of, I didn't even notice that. It just, like, popped up on screen as, like, something to loot. And I was like, oh, hey. Well, that's unusual when I find chests that I've been either that respawned or I've been overlooking that for a long time. So, yeah. Yeah, that is very unusual. Chongyun, Keqing, Zhongli are all involved in the fireworks quest. Yeah, that's true. So, we'll see. I already did the second part of the event quest, guys. Like, I don't know why you're assuming that I didn't do it. Like, it's already done. Event details. And then over here, you can see I've already done all this. I am waiting on this. Stop assuming I didn't do things. Go check and see if he's there. What? Yeah, I think I know why the Traveler uses Dull Blade. I mean, I would prefer, if you do know, that you don't say, to hold for the, you know, hey, there's a cat up there. I'm just noticing there's a cat on that roof. Now I gotta get up there. You know what? Hang on. Might be easier if I just glide down. I can see exactly. It's pretty much the roof of the bank over here. Yeah, I am gonna make a whole video about that. So there is that. But yeah, let's jump down from here. I see the roof that the cat was on. I'm gonna go over there. I want to see if there's anything else up there with that cat. TH has found 7 in real life. I mean, I do. I have a cat named 7. I love the cat just chilling up there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that there's just like this cat up here, which is why I have to go and visit the cat. Nice. He's just chilling up here. Okay, like just a random little detail, just a cat just randomly chilling out on the ledge. Nothing special, no chests or anything. Just a nice little detail of a cat that just lives on the roof of the Northland Bank. Nice. All right. So I finished up Ningguang's quest. Oh no, he found the secret spot I have with the roof cat. Roof cat. Is that anything like ceiling cat? That's an old one. All right. So now that I finished all that stuff, I guess I can just kind of mess around and see how my poorly like equipped / not properly leveled or completely leveled Ningguang is. I'm gonna get her to triple 8s. That's all I really want to get her to. I do intend to crown Xingqiu's ult though. That's a skill I think you definitely want to crown, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Right now, this party is not even like a good party. It's really not, but I'm just gonna use it anyways. It's just a lot of off-screen damage, so I just want to see what it's gonna do in battles against some of these Fatui enemies and stuff that could be problematic, but we'll see. Ningguang time. Level 70 Ningguang. Alright, let's see. Alright, you can get out of here with that. I mean, this is definitely not what I would call bad. That guy survived with like 1 health left. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going poorly under any stretch of the imagination, I would have to say. Yeah, that was still pretty effective. I do feel like my my Shenhua party definitely like shreds the stuff a bit faster because they can't even move. But I think that this is still pretty solid for a level 70 Ningguang with not even properly built Albedo nor properly built Xingqiu, because Xingqiu still has a couple of artifacts that aren't very good, and his crit damage is pretty bad, and I'm not even sure I want to keep the weapon he has on him. So I don't know. I need to kind of float some other options for both of those characters. Ningguang has an artifact that's still level 0 because I don't even have a Shimenawa's attack artifact to throw on her right now. Which is also a shame. Oh, that was close. Here, have this. Alright, let's see how much damage that's gonna do. I mean, it was okay.
Don't waste my time.
Alright, cool. He got his burst back. We're good, we're good. I get the OSU event first try, and I'm bad at rhythm games. Let me think. I checked Wangshu. Could you slope the Golden House, Asia Tree? Hey, I just don't think that that Zhongli's chilling out anywhere yet. Story, man, you got to get 4-piece husk on Albedo. It's good. I do have 4-piece husk on Albedo. It's just not a good one yet. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I thought I did. Well, I'm working on it. Like, I got to go back there and start farming for that. I thought I did, though. No, he's got a terrible set right now. Like, basically just a bandage. Not even a full 2-piece yet. That's right, because I was getting screwed farming it for Ito and Goro. I got sick of it, and I kind of took a break. I do need to keep doing that, though. You're absolutely right.
Give up.
But right now, I'm actually trying to farm a new Blizzard Strayer set for Ganyu, because that's also a well overdue set that needs to be reestablished. Oh man, my off-screen damage for Albedo got put down in the wrong spot. All right, let's see how that's gonna do. Okay, I'll just shoot at you from up here. That's cool too. That still actually kind of worked nicely. You're supposed to run through the... Yeah, I know. You're supposed to run through the gate every time. Like, I am kind of still getting used to the mechanics of Ningguang, and remembering to do that stuff every time is something that I'll have to keep working on. Oh, God, the freaking Jade screen didn't even stick that time. There we go. All right. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely doing pretty good damage, especially on the charge shots, I would say. But it's hard to tell sometimes, like, which ones are just, like, off-screen albedo damages and which ones are Ningguang. I feel like most of the big ones are probably just albedo damage. Actually, let's not even... I'm going to use only Ningguang with Kokomi buff. Ow.
Wait. Submit.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't, like, a lot of damage, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, it's okay. Ow. All right, well, I'm gonna have to heal now. All right, you can get the hell out of here, man. Yeah, I mean, she definitely needs some work. I think her attack stat's really bad because one of her artifacts, like I said, is +0 because I don't have an attack artifact to put in that slot that won't immediately flatten the Shimenao's 18% bonus that she has. I need to go farm the Petra domain again, so that I can get some replacement pieces for Ningguang even, because I'm kind of just using what I had on hand, and it's not great. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I'm honestly surprised this team is doing as well as it is, but it's mostly just because, you know, of off-screen damage reduction, I think. I have a, you know, an R5 Solar Pearl for her. That's that's probably one of the things that's actually carrying her the most. But right now, you know, if they release a better weapon for Mona, then Mona will take that other weapon, and I'll probably throw my Skyward Atlas on Ningguang at that point, which I think will be a really, really nice option for Ningguang. But for now, R5 Solar Pearl is just where she's living. What's the highest damage I have ever hit? I've definitely hit well into the 600,000s with my Raiden Shogun without really having to try that hard. I want to say like 650-ish or something like that. That sounds right. Teva Astoria hit the achievement. Yeah, I guess I could check that. Yeah, because I can see crit damage on there. I think it's around 600,000. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got several achievements here. Nice. Let's grab those up really quick. It's under... No, it's not under this category, right? Which one is it under? Yeah, I'm curious too, honestly. I don't go in... I want to say it's in the 600s. Because I've never been like the guy who goes around and like tries to like, you know, hit like arbitrary millions of damage numbers just for fun with kind of impractical builds that are hard to replicate. But yeah, all right. So where's the... Is it? It's not gonna be under Challenger. Where the hell is it? Memories, Mortal Travels, Art of Adventure, Heroes. God, I don't look at these enough. Challenger, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it is. No, I don't think it's these. What the hell one is it even called? Oh, God. I don't know. Wonders of the World, then, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's towards the bottom of this or something. Let's see. Oh, God, there's so many of these. Jeez. Oh, my God, there's so many. So this would just go back through all of these. Let's see. Yeah, I think I would be able to see like a break on the right side because it should show the damage number on the right side, wouldn't it? So I think it's around 600,000 though. Let's see. Yep, 609,834. That's it right there. So yeah, that was absolutely with my Raiden Shogun. I definitely know that I've hit well into the 600,000 several times with her, so that's probably it right there. Usually just like the Bennett Sara combo, and then, you know, with a fully charged Raiden burst, it just eats things. TH, you pass it? No, I didn't. It's right here on screen. What are you talking about, stick? Anyways, yeah, 609,000. Not a particularly hard, like I said, it's with that team, I don't even really have to try. That team just crushes everything. No, it's not a Eula burst. Although I think my highest Eula burst is probably in the mid 5s. with an average probably more like in the 4s. But I mean, Mayula is definitely a solid character anyways. A solid character that I don't use enough, but yeah. Yeah, but my Shogun team is usually the one that just eats stuff. Let's I think I've pretty much killed everything that's actually useful around here, but you farm Cryo Flower for Diona, and it's just break shield with Bennett Q, swirl using Sucrose, supply Cryo with Diona, then just EQ with Hu Tao. That's 40 resin done. I mean, I farm the Blizzard Strayer domain with this group. With this group, it's dumb. I'll just go over there and do that. Like this domain is real fast with this group. It is low effort. Actually, and since I have some resin, I should just go ahead and farm it out, because like I said, I'm trying to get some new Blizzard Strayer pieces for my Ganyu so that I can actually put her back on Blizzard Strayer, because I stole pieces from her and she's on Wanderers right now, which like it makes her her production wildly like non-consistent, which is really irritating. You could get high probably if you use C6, Rosari, any other physical debuffer. Oh yeah, with Eula for sure. You can definitely do that. Oh, I didn't Sara buff. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be fine. Alright, well, they're gone. 33, that's actually one of the longer runs, counting the run. But I want to say my lows are around like 25, 26. I think I've seen one at like 22. Where it was like just like everything was just dead instantly. Hey, that one might be good. I might have to check that one. That's crap. Oh, I have one condensed resin to use too. How good are my stats for Raiden Shogun? I would say that my stats for my Raiden Shogun are pretty good, but her crit rate is still disappointingly low. But her attack speed and her burst is so fast anyways that it kind of works out well enough. But I would definitely love to see it go a little bit quicker. I really would. Ooh, swap. Ah, you made me miss my Sara burst, or my Sara skill. It didn't matter. They got bursted anyways. 29. Just got 8 alive anyways, so it doesn't really matter. What constellation is this Raiden, if any? I have C4 on my Raiden. My Raiden Shogun is the one character that I really like deep pocketed for, because I was saving up a lot to oh, that's a nice Animo cup. But yeah, that's this actually could be a nice crit rate circlet. But yeah, my Raiden Shogun was the one that I really was saving for, because I wanted to make sure that she ended up really good. TH, look at all your other 5 stars, Kek. What are you talking about? What about them? I mean, yeah, okay, I have some of them at like C3, but I mean, like, obviously, like, the base banner ones are just, you know, they happen with time anyways, so that barely counts. But Raiden Shogun being C4, like, you know, those of you who were here, you saw the pain I had to go through for that. Most of the other characters that I got to C2, C3 on, I was just lucky. I didn't lose any 50-50s and it went straight through, but with Raiden Shogun, I kept losing 50-50s and it really made me dig, which was awful. Come on, give me some better Blizzard Strayer pieces here, please, for the love of God. Oh, God. That would be really nice if I could get some better Blizzard Strayer. I got one decent feather so far, and that'll be completely dependent on whether or not it grabs crit rate. We will see.
No turning back.
And alright, bye. Yeah, they're pretty much just repeatedly incinerated. What is my crit rate, crit damage on her? I want to say her crit rate is like 45 or something. Crit damage is like, her crit damage is stupid. I'll just show you at the beginning of this one. Hang on. Like, her crit rate's really low, but it's been really hard for me to try to, like, min-max her to get any better. Crit rate is, oh, it's 40.4 with 194.6 crit damage and 229.8 energy recharge. So a lot of people will stack ER on her freaking sands. Don't do that. You end up hitting a diminished return point when you do that. It will actually overall reduce your damage. So you gotta be careful not to do that. But the one thing I really do want to do is increase her crit rate or crit damage, or actually mostly her crit rate, because her crit damage is fine. Especially when using a C6 Sara, which I have. It really makes Raiden Shogun go crazy. But when I properly buff, like you can see like how high my Raiden's attack is. It's 2989. Fully buffed, she's like 5,200 attack. Like she just smashes stuff. It's just ridiculous. All right, so let's go again. I think I've only got enough for like 1 or 2 more rounds anyways.
There is no quiver.
Well, I guess I'm gonna Sara buff the other way around this time, which is also fine.
Now you shall perish.
And everything's dead. Yeah. So that one would have been a much quicker round if I hadn't stood there looking at my stats for a little while, but that's fine. The crit rate for Raiden is 60 and 160. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I tend to prefer to sit on the high side and crit damage as opposed to crit rate. So yeah, I mean, if I have to sacrifice a little for it, especially with a character with high attack speed, I'm usually okay with it. And in most instances, my Raiden Shogun just shreds stuff anyway, so I'm not real worried about it. She's at 9913 for reference as well. I've got plans to triple crown her, but I just haven't had the Mora on hand to really lean into it. I actually do have what I need to where I could probably push this out right now if I really wanted to, but I'm trying to keep some Mora on hand for leveling other characters right now. But I'll get around to it. I definitely will. But if you look at the artifacts that I have on my Shogun, you'll see where I'm having trouble increasing any of her other stats, because she's in 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate, right? So you want ER hanging out as much as you can. So this one had pretty much, it hit I think it hit crit damage like 3 times, I think. Yeah, I think it hit it 3 times, crit rate once, attack once. And then it never hit energy recharge, but it's there, so it's not a bad thing to have. This one, I think this one would be probably one of the easier ones for me to try and replace, because it hit crit damage twice, attack twice, and crit rate only once. So this would be one of the easier ones to replace, but I don't really have one on hand that I want to just swap it for right now, because like if I swapped it to this one, then I'd pick up what? 2% crit damage and like 1% crit rate, which I actually think I did have that one on her originally, but this one has so much more attack that it ended up still being better. And then there's this one, which is kind of roughly equivalent, but with less crit damage. So I keep hitting them and they're just not quite good enough to justify swapping. Then, like I said, I have an attack sans on her. This one, like I said, this one hit a lot of crit damage, so it's been hard for me to try to replace it. This one has a lot of crit damage, or a lot of crit rate, but no crit damage at all, so I don't want to change it. This one's ER. I have it on Xingqiu just to make sure that he has enough ER to regen as often as possible. I don't actually have an Electro Goblet for her because this one has a lot of energy recharge and attack. I would like to replace it with an Electro Goblet at some point in the future, but again, if you've seen my Raiden Shogun in the Spiral Abyss, it almost doesn't matter at this point. With the stats that I pulled off of her anyways, it doesn't matter. But if I pulled an on-set one that isn't horrible, I would probably entertain the idea of swapping it. But if you look at the Electro Damage Goblets that I have on hand, most of them I've just not been willing to swap to. Like this one has some ER, high crit rate, but no crit damage. This one has both and ER, but again, very little rate, so I've not been able to justify making the swap. And then this is probably the one I have that I think is one of the better ones, but even still, this one hit I think HP a couple of times, and that really wasn't ideal to me either. This one has both. It's level 12. It might end up being better with the other 3. Oh, I have 16 and 20 still to get on this one, but we'll see how that one ends up working out. But we'll kind of see how that ends up working out. Her helmet's pretty nice. It hit crit rate, I think, 3 times, I think it ended up being, to hit it into 10.1. So it's been a little bit tricky for me to replace. I think this would be one that I could replace. This would be one that I could replace. But every time I go and run, like, right now, her off piece is this. And this is going to be, like, as you can see, this is going to be a hard piece to replace. because it rolled primarily in the crit stats, which just makes it challenging to replace in terms of min-maxing. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just not really, like, I cannot, because her off piece is this feather, it's really, really hard for me to swap her to just an off-piece Electro Gob without reducing her damage, which is what has happened every time I try to swap her off pieces so that I can actually give her one of the onset emblem feathers that I have. I end up trading her damage down, which is just not ideal. Like, even with these, which are both pretty good, they end up just going down. And you can see I've farmed a lot, so like I have options to choose from to try to make that work, and it still doesn't work. It just ends up being worse, just objectively worse. So I end up going back to this every time. And for what it's worth, if you go and you check out, I think it's Zyox's video, his Raiden Shogun build, he even recommends using an attack sans if that's what you have access to. And it will work in some situations better than having the Electro Goblet, especially if she's your primary DPS. And in this case, the team that I have built for my Raiden Shogun, she is the primary DPS. So keeping in mind that attack will increase both her electro damage and her white damage when she's not in burst. So it does end up working out nicely. So we'll see how continued farming ends up working out for her in the future. Let's see, I've got to claim this. I thought I was gonna hit 50. I didn't quite make it. Oh well. I need to go over to my Ganyu, whose artifacts are complete garbage right now, and I need to see how that, I mean, I guess garbage is relative, but like, she has low crit rate, and I don't like that, which is why I'm trying to get her to go back to Blizzard Strayer. But I've had a really hard time trying to get decent Blizzard Strayer pieces leveled up for her without gutting another character, and I'm just not willing to do that at this point, because like I usually only bring Ganyu out for very specific things anyways. Now I could easy enough steal this off of Aloy, because like I never use Aloy, but she would be the only one I would be willing to steal that from. Let's see if I have any. I do have several feathers at this point that have one or the other, so I probably could fire that up relatively easily. I think this only has one. Yeah, this could end up at, oh, that one has both, so I'm good on this. I could definitely level this one up and pick up probably something half decent depending on how good or bad my luck ends up being. I don't know that I have any attack ones that are free on this right now. I don't, like I said, I don't want to take it from anybody else, so I have to keep working on that. I don't think I have any cryo bonus onset ones, do I? Oh, I do, but it's on Shenhua, and I'm not taking it from her. So it would have to be an off-piece here. Let's see what I got for off-piece ones. This one is crit rate only, no crit damage. This one is crit damage, but needs to be leveled. This one is crit damage, only needs to be leveled. This one is crit rate and and energy recharge. So yeah, I mean, I have a few options that I actually might be able to lean into with that. Let me go into Blizzard Strayer for here. This is crit damage, but I'd have to level it to see if it picks up rate. Oh, I do have this one, which is crit rate with a bit of crit damage, but I'd rather her pick up crit damage on this one. If she's going to be 4-piece Blizzard Slayer, like, having a crit rate circlet is usually overkill. And that seems to be what I like. I keep getting these days. Like, I have this one on my Ayaka, this one on my my Shenhua, but you know, for 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, like, having a crit rate circuit's usually overkill. Man, I need to build my units in my game. Yeah, I mean, here's one of the things, like, I generally try to, you know, make all of my characters, you know, able to stand on their own without, you know, having to gut other characters. I don't like having to move pieces around a whole lot. Like, that just is very unsatisfying to me. Elemental Mastery, All right, so let's see what this one ends up getting. Let's see if this thing ends up being complete garbage or not. Hopefully it'll hit the crit stats. If it hits crit rate, usually if it hits crit rate once, I'm like weirdly ecstatic, but if it hits it twice, I'll be really happy. Hey, I hit Elemental Mastery again. Not starting off so well. Well, I guess we'll find out here. When it goes to 12, if it still doesn't hit one of the crit stats, I think we'll know what kind of pain I'm in for. And if it, you know, ends up trash, then I'll just unlock it and use it as fodder for something else, which is sad because it's got double crit stats, but, you know, thus is life. All right, it hit crit rate once now. So hopefully I'll get crit rate or crit damage again, but we'll see. Come on, let's go. 15. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Crit rate or crit damage, crit rate or crit damage, crit rate. Okay, okay. Hopefully it'll hit crit rate or crit damage on the last one. I'd kind of prefer crit damage at this point because Blizzard Strayer will kind of forego the need for additional crit rate at this point. But come on, crit damage. Let's go. Come on, come on, crit damage. Please roll in crit damage. Please. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Roll crit damage. Come on. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. Damn it. Elemental Mastery again. It screwed me on that one. So, I mean, it hit crit rate twice. It could be worse, but it's... I don't know. Like, I don't know how much I like that piece. Like, I would like it to be better. I don't think it's a garbage piece, but it's not great either. Kind of actually want to level this one just to see what other stat it picks up. This one being at 9.7 crit rate is... Like I said, it's not bad. But it's not great. Let me see what this ends up picking up for making it +4, and we'll see what happens with this. I'll have to throw a couple of these into it. Let's see. I don't really like any of these artifacts. Anyways, oh, I didn't really need to do that. Okay, there we go. Come on, crit rate. Damn. All right, well, that's trash. Them's the bricks. All right. There's Blizzard Strayer right there. I'm gonna unlock this one. I still don't know about this piece. It's not... I wanted crit damage. Honestly, like, because I'm building Blizzard Strayer for her, she will end up stable, even with lower crit rolls. I would have loved to have, like, seen, like, that last crit rate go to crit damage on that one. I think it would have been better. And like I said, I do have this one, but I don't really like that one either, so... I don't know. I'm not going to take it from any other characters. So I think this one, I think, is better than this one because it doesn't even have crit rate on it. But, yeah. All right. So right now she's 4-piece Wanderers, but it produces really low crit rate. Now, that said, Wanderers is still quite a good set under the right circumstances. Like, if you want to just, like, set your Ganyu to, like, just do, like...
Time to begin work?
Just absolute ridiculous damage. You can build a team that's, like, all buffs.
We'll need a strategy.
Let's see what kind of damage I can force Ganyu to do with a all buff team. I'm just kind of curious now what this will end up doing. This might actually be a little harder to set up than it seems, but we'll see. Like, it's bad crit rate. Like, she's gonna have a hard time critting. I know she... Like, a 36% crit rate... It's bad. Wanderer's troop does produce high damage, but if you don't crit, what good is it? And that's the problem I've had trying to run this, is that it just creates really, really, really inconsistent.
Next on the agenda.
Zhongli on Bolide, way overdue for an upgrade. What? No, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, my Zhongli was on Bolide when he was a primary long time ago. Nowadays, he's on Tenacity of Millelith as a support, which works, I think, a lot better for him. All right. Let's see what I can do with this.
Let's get down to business.
Bennett, Sarah, Ganyu, Takomi, and let's see if I get a crit. Come on, get a crit. 60,000, not bad. The first one hit. Oh god, ow. Yeah, I mean, that was full buff. I think probably Sarah's buff is gone now, but yeah, 60,000 wasn't too shabby for a full buff. But like I said, if you don't have the crit rate, a lot of good it'll do you, because you're not going to hit those numbers consistently. Oh, nope, I did that completely out of order. Ow. But yeah, if you don't have that add-on, like, it's just not going to work. So I'd rather swap to Blizzard Strayer and just watch the consistency increase substantially at this point. Yeah, that would be much, much better. Ganyu gets 20 crit rate passively to so plus 20 it. What are you talking about? Like, I think I'm missing something that you're talking about, but yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, so she has this for enemies that are, you get like the 20% cryo damage bonus to 2 active party members in the AoE, which is nice. And then this is just for bow type weapon craft stuff. I still need to enhance her burst, but it's something I haven't really focused on. I haven't really worked on this much either. But it's just not necessary to me because I crowned her main, and that's really what you want. But one of these days I'll lean really into building my Ganyu out, and that's why I'm trying to get her Blizzard Strayer set so that she actually is in a consistent state where I think that she'll deal a lot better damage, I think. All right, stop with this, dude. All right, fine. Let me just go ahead and... That was annoying.
No touching.
All right, cool. You're frozen now. Yeah, that didn't really do anything because it didn't crit. Yeah, without the crits, it's just not worth it. And this is the problem I'm having with my Ganyu, is that, like, she needs Blizzard Strayer. I had her in Blizzard Strayer for the longest time, and like I said, I don't like taking equipment from characters, but I did to build a higher damage output Shenhua. And it worked out really well for my Shenhua because she eats stuff. But Ganyu is riding the struggle bus right now until I get her a good Blizzard Strayer set. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, her first... Oh, you're talking about this after firing Frost Flake Arrow. The crit rate of subsequent Frost Flake arrows, it's hard to say, and their resulting bloom effects increased by 20% for 5 seconds. Yeah, so that's like the second one, which is fine. It puts her in like the 50% range, but still, like, I need it to be like, she's an archer and her attacks take a long time to charge up. And honestly, in most cases, you're not going to have Kokomi in this team. You're going to have, even if you keep these two, your fourth will be like Zhongli, because you want that shield so that she can actually wander around unencumbered. The great news is that, like, Zhongli, if you're doing it right, he should be built with Tenacity of the Millith, and that will also still act as a buff in place of, like, the Thrilling Tales, which I had on the other one. Do you think Ayaka is more better than Ganyu? It depends really on like what your playstyle is and like how you think you'll get use out of each of those characters. Honestly, I think that Ganyu can be really, really, really good, but I also think that Ayaka can be really, really, really good. And it really kind of depends on the characters that you have at your disposal. Like, if you don't have Zhongli, I don't know that I would compellingly suggest that you lean really heavily into Ganyu, just because she needs a shield to be protected, and if she doesn't have that shield, she's not going to produce well for you because you're going to be getting pinged around too much, or you're going to have to dodge and you're not going to be able to charge your attacks up properly. Whereas Ayaka doesn't require that safety net. So yeah. But yeah, so like right now, like as much as I really do like my Ayaka freeze comp, my go-to freeze comp these days is my Shenhua team. Let me just go ahead and put my Shogun team back to normal here, because it's kind of sacrilege for me to leave that team all like messed up. But yeah, my go-to freeze comp is usually this one. No, did I mess it up? I did mess it up. Let's see. Here we go. I'll just rebuild it. It's not that big a deal. I don't know why I broke it up anyways.
I just have to stand here, right?
All right. I need Xiang.
Present.
And I need Kazuha. Where'd you go? There you are.
Want me to
So yeah,
come
this
along?
is usually my go-to freeze comp these days. Do I have Toma leveled up and built? A little bit, but I don't really like Toma. Like, I like the character Toma. I don't like him mechanically though. His shield is basically pointless. So he's sitting at 70 out of 80. I actually threw this weapon on him because I got an extra one recently, but I don't know if that'll stay on him or not. Probably not. Because I do have other weapon options to throw on him, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. He was kind of being built as like a, like a standard support character, but I need to probably lean a little bit more into it. But honestly, his shield's crap. I really don't like his shield. It's so bad. Like, his shield requires a lot of maintenance. He needs to be in a quick swap team, I think, really, to get good use out of that. And it's just, oh god. Like, I just don't know that, like, what comps he's actually worthwhile in. I mean, I guess he can produce kind of a lot of opportunity for, like, melt in a cryo-heavy team, which is, okay. But I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it to me.
Let's get down to
Alright, so let's continue with this. Okay, why don't you come over here? Be more frozen. Cool.
Transfiguration.
You dodged out of that? That's not okay. Get out of here too. But yeah, my Shenhua, like, this team comp, like, is working really well for me. I actually still haven't triple crowned my Shenhua. I've been meaning to do that too. Her burst is the only thing that's not crowned now. I need to go farm some of these, I guess, on Sunday, and then I can finish that off. I do actually have the items from Senora that I need to do it. I just have to transform them into the other item, and it'll be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe out this little group over here. If his shield were stronger, I think he'd be really good with Hu Tao. Yeah, I mean, I think that Hu Tao is one of the main characters that you see him paired with usually. But I don't know, just he doesn't really seem very rewarding to me. Oh, I did not need to use that, but okay, whatever. But yeah, you can see my Shenhua like DPS team, like it just kills stuff. Like this team is good. I really like this team. I find this team to be one of my favorites to play. Like they're a lot of fun. Like even in Ankanomiya, where the enemies are, you know, a good deal more challenging than a lot of the other ones. Like the enemies don't get to really do anything, and you just melt them. And I think my Shen was what, C1? I was considering going for C2, but I think maybe what I'll end up doing in the future, yeah, she's C1. You know, maybe on a rerun or something, I might try to make her, you know, C2 for that extra, I think, crit damage bonus that she has on her C2. I think it is. Yeah, cryo crit damage. Yep. I think I might try and pick that up on a rerun at some point in the future, but for now, eh. Like she's already doing really good damage, so I wasn't too worried about it. Kind of did that out of order, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna do the rest of the battle on the water, I guess.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Like most of the enemies just don't get to do anything with this team. They spend the whole time frozen, which is just very satisfying. You just have to make sure you rotate around properly in terms of like not wasting your skills, but like it has a high margin of safety in this team, lots of buffs. It's just fun. I think this team, like, as much as I really like my Raiden Shogun comp for being fun, I find this team to be as much fun to play as my Raiden comp. I really do. Me, after seeing R5 Staff of Homa's while I have to use Dragon's Bane, sad free-to-play noises. Don't worry, I don't have an R5 Staff of Homa either. I have 2 Staffs of Homa, but they're both 0 or R1, I guess, because they're the base level. But yeah, I did go ahead and, like, when Staff of Homa had its rerun, I went ahead and got one for my Zhongli, but I haven't even finished leveling it. I do need to do that too. It's only, what, 60? Yeah. It's overdue for some additional enhancement. I do want to continue to push it. I think his crit rate is kind of sad. Yeah, his crit rate is super sad right now. I actually really would like to farm more pieces, more tenacity pieces for him to continue to up his crit rate. Because, like, look at this one. This one has, like, almost no crit rate. This one has almost no crit rate. This piece is actually bonkers. This is actually one of my best pieces I think I've ever rolled. This one hit only crit stats all the way up. I love this piece. This one's amazing. That will be a hard piece to replace. HP Gob, no crit damage on that one at all, but a lot of crit rate, so it kind of worked out. And then this one actually is a pretty good piece too, with energy recharge, kind of not necessary, but a lot of crit rate on a crit damage tenacity helmet. That one will be hard to replace. So yeah, I would say these 2 pieces are the hardest ones to replace. The goblet, I just haven't ran tenacity. I haven't ran the tenacity domain in a while, so I don't really have a lot of options. You can see here, like, I have this one that has a lot of, like, crit damage, but crit rate is where he's struggling, so I can't really justify swapping it to pick these up, so I can't really do that. But he needs the HP because that's what most of his stuff is based on, so he's just short of 40,000. And of course, you know, there are other ways to further increase his HP, but I don't necessarily want to lean into those. I could replace this with an HP as well, but I kind of think I prefer the crit damage. But you know, we'll see. People are abandoning Diona for Shenhua in Mona and using Moriana and using Healing Catalyst on Mona. That sounds weird. Oh god, that just sounds, that's so cursed. Ugh. I am... No thanks. I'll pass. We're just using Kokomi. Now, I do like using Kokomi in this team because my Kokomi, for one, actually doesn't do too bad if I have to swap to her for damage because she's on Ocean Pearl set now. It's really not that bad. I actually still have to enhance this piece. I only just now realized that this piece isn't done. I probably have a better one of these by now. Let's see something. Let's go to Ocean Hued Clan. Oh, actually I don't. Huh. I guess Chi-Chi's got the only other one that I have right now. I would have thought I'd have had more of these, but whatever. One of these days I do need to finish enhancing this, but all the other pieces are enhanced. I don't think her stats are that great because I wasn't really that concerned about it, and crit rate is not anything that you can get increased on her anyways. But she doesn't do that bad because the Ocean set just is rigged to do a lot of damage, and she does a lot of healing. Like, this character just heals a lot. I do want to continue leveling her talents. This is actually one that I've been meaning to level up. Actually, I should probably do that now. I don't think I need these for anybody else. And you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to go convert that really quick because that's something I've been meaning to do for a little while. Because I do need to get my Kokomi's heals to level 8. IMO, a character that heals or shield are equal. People saying why heal when you can shield, and before the shield meta, people were saying the opposite, but now I think healing is slightly more important. Generally speaking, in a world where erosion exists, I would have to agree. I think that healing is more important than shields these days. And I think that they more or less did that intentionally. They were trying to kind of force people into making those decisions. So that's just kind of where things have moved these days. Corrosion, whatever. Why, thank you for correcting me. But yeah, so I do think healing is a little bit more important. I don't have enough of these, but I might be able to, I might have some of those on hand to push that to the right. If I have another one of those, and I think I do, then I might go ahead and transfer some of those over. I didn't even actually look at how many of those I needed. Okay, yeah, I have enough to push some over, so I will. That might be enough. I don't even know how many I needed. That's 11. That's probably enough. And then let me go back down here. I need to make one more of these. Yes, this. All right. It's fine. And then my Kokomi's heal will finally be at 8. And that'll be good. That'll definitely be useful. Boom. I've been actually, like, kind of anxious to get that leveled up. Might as well go ahead and plug that a little bit too, just to further increase that a little bit. But yeah, I'm not too worried about anything else. Let me go intentionally damage myself a little bit, see how much that's gonna heal for now. Rip Shenhua crown. Yeah, I'll get to it. It's not that big a deal. I like, that's a really expensive skill. I was hoping not to kill her with that, but that's fine. All right, here we go. 5433. Okay, I mean, it's getting there. I'm hoping to get it around 6,000. That's kind of the number that I wanted it to be at. Like I said, I was hoping it would kill her, but it killed her, whatever. It's fine. It gave me a good opportunity to try to heal her from the bottom. But I mean, that skill will pretty much heal almost all of my characters from the bottom. So that's solid. Like, that's really solid. At THDO, I think Shenhua is newbie friendly. No, people saying she's only good for veteran players. No, Shenhua's not good for newbies for one very important reason. You will not be able to level your Shenhua until you get to Ankanomiya, which will take you a while. So if you're a new player and you got Shenhua, that's awesome, but you're going to be sitting on her for a while because until you can get to the boss and farm materials for her, you're kind of screwed. Unless you have a friend who will lower their world level and invite you over to farm the materials there. That's kind of the only way you can get around that, which is a convenient option. That is something that you can do. So in that sense, you can still make use of her in whatever way you want, whether it's support or whether it's
each fish in the ocean
or whether it's oh god, I can't think right now, whether it's support or whether it's as a DPS, but like, you're going to have problems leveling her unless you have friends who are playing the game, or you can, or you have a community access to materials that you need in order to start leveling her. So no, I would not say Shenhua's particularly newbie friendly at all. But definitely worth the investment, whether you're using her as a support or as a primary DPS. She will give you great returns in both instances. Like, she quickly ended up being one of my favorite characters, like, for real. 1 minute of silence for Kokomi. What you need that for? I mean, honestly, I wanted her to take damage. I wasn't trying to kill her, but I wanted her to take damage just so I could see what the heal was gonna do. What was that? What was that? I overlooked something there, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, hey, there's a sigil up here somewhere. Well, I should go grab that now that I'm here. Level 50 Shenhua because you get free 2 boss mats after rebuilding Jade Chamber. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess there's that. But I mean, like, how newbie are we talking here? Because, you know, like, it's going to take you a while to get through Alchemia, you know, in any reasonable fashion. And a level 50 Shenhua is going to be outpaced by other characters pretty quick. I think that's probably up top, I think. I'm going to need to go out and around, I think. Yeah, that's a problem with when new characters and regions is going to come. Leveling will take a while if you're a new player. They should make a permanent banner where it's feat Mondstadt Liyue characters. Yeah, you know, I don't think that's a bad idea. Having a banner that's specific to those characters probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let me go over here. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I can get underneath where that is so I can mark it and have a guide to where I need to go. Because then I can teleport up to a location that's higher up and kind of come back at it. I mean, the standard banner is... the standard banner hasn't been changed since release. I'm kind of surprised they still haven't made any alterations to the standard banner after all this time. I was kind of figuring that they would add some of the limited characters to the standard banner over time. Now, I guess for what it's worth, they add all the 4-star characters to the standard banner, but that's it. That's the only change they make. Whoa, what? There's a chest in there. Okay, well, is there a day-night button around here? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Let's see. Hey, there's another chest right here. I guess I haven't explored this particular island that well. There's a switch over there, though. I see that. So, oh, that's the Sealy one. Where is that Sealy anyways? Oh, it's off in that direction somewhere. All right, well, let me hit the switch over here. People already making memes where a new player gets game slit and they have to go through all regions before they can level him up. Oh, deep sag. Plus, you can't level Shenhua talents as a newbie because you need Senior's mats. Yeah, that's also true. I suppose, again, that's something you could do in co-op with a friend who's already got that, or in a community kind of Discord situation where, you know, you can outsource help. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. That is your one way around that. Like, leveling the character in co-op with, you know, somebody else's bosses and stuff is your one way to kind of sidestep that. But good luck doing it any other way. They should change the rates for standard banner. I don't feel like there's a soft... Oh, there's definitely still soft pity in that. That works exactly the same way. I have always, like, stopped doing 10 rolls at 70 and still hit 5 stars within 5 rolls because soft pity gets increasingly more forgiving after 70. Every roll thereafter, so it still doles it out the same way as the standard banner. Although my luck has been really abysmally bad for a while. Although the standard banner has been still pretty much same old for me. Chi-Chis and Deluxe and Jeans for days, no Monas. Another character I've been meaning or wanting to really put some more effort into, it's got to be up there. You know, another character that I've been wanting to put more effort into is Kuching. And you know, like, my Kuching's not bad. She's actually well leveled. Hey, there's a chest hiding out underneath here. So like, she's not even a character that would be hard for me to use. It's just like, she's kind of like somewhat unwieldy because she, you know, pushes enemies around too much, which can be really frustrating if you know, you're not counting on that. Why would you? All right, come on. There you go. But yeah, this is why I like my Shenhua group, because like nothing can move. You just beat it to death. You just have to make sure that you're swapping your characters around enough to get what you need. Oh, I have been up here, right? Like it looks like that's a sigil that I have interacted with, right? Or is that no? Maybe that's this is not interacted with. Okay, I thought this was interacted with, but it's not. Okay, it's fine. Nice, cool.
So,
well, this will get me a little bit closer to, you know, maxing out everything around here. Oh, there's probably the Sealy that I was looking for. Where the hell is this sigil? Let me see where that Sealy goes for. Oh, he's just going to go straight to it, isn't he? Nice, nice, nice. Yes, he did. Cool. So I should just be able to go. Wait, is there a third? Oh, there is another one. Okay, well, all right, whatever. Where is this sigil? It's got to be below me then. Is it? Where the hell is it? Doesn't look like it's below me. Is it down? It's gotta be, yeah, there it is right there. I see it. All right, cool. All right. Well, that one was kind of a pain to get at, but whatever, it's fine. That was the same one, right? Yeah, that should have been the same one that I marked. Okay. Let's delete that and climb back up here. I feel like nobody rolls other than the free shop and Ascension wishes. I mean, I only ever roll in the standard banner when I have, you know, free rolls stashed up over time. That's it. Like I don't go out of my way to roll on the standard banner at all. You know, like I have a certain reasonable expectation of reaching C6 on all of the standard banner characters within some period of time. 3 of them are already C5. And then I have one that's C4 and then one that's C2. All right, so I need... Oh yeah, I wanted to go up. I hit that switch and there was the chest that was up here. Let me go grab that really quick and then I need to see where that Sealy was. Notlan Tango soundtrack when? It's the puzzle on top for the Sealy. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. So this is suicide for these guys. I love when they put Abyss Mages really close to each other because they're just easy kills. It's like, oh, you can just swirl all their shields into each other and make them kill each other. That is the best thing ever. If you have a good Animo unit when you have multiple elements of Abyss Mages, it's all just insta-death. Well, that was kind of a 2-for-1. It gave me the Sealy that I needed for this chest over here. All right. I like it. What's my percentage of completion in Alconomia now? I haven't even looked at it in a little while. 94. Still haven't 100%ed it, but it's getting there. That's why I'm so surprised that I've found so many like chests and other things on this island. Like, I thought that I had already searched through most of this stuff or combed through it, you know, reasonably well enough that I wouldn't be finding so many things that I hadn't discovered so easily. I'm not sure what it is that I marked over here. It might have been just an NPC. Yeah, I think it was an NPC because I've already completed everything here, so I need to unmark that. I need to reclaim the pin. I wish they would increase pin totals to like 200 or something. That would be amazing. I feel like I've already explored over there, but I guess I'll run back over there again. You haven't explored Enkanomiya in ages. Still got like 25%. Ouch. Barely explore anything, really. No, I don't have 100% Enkanomiya yet. One of these days, let's see how Kokomi will do on these enemies just on her own. Just with her burst. That was an 18,000. That wasn't bad. Yeah, the Husk hit for 18,000. I'm sure if I continue to work on her healing and further maximize it, like I bet you I could max out that 30k with Kokomi, which would be pretty solid, I think. I was on Liyue today. I was at the Alcor. I climbed it for no reason and found that luxurious chest. Oh yeah, that's that one's been up there a long time. 100% in 2 days. Yeah, I wish I had the time to do that. Honestly, guys, like most of the time that I actually get to play and explore Enkanomiya is on stream. Like I'm usually either too busy with work or content creation to explore it outside of when I'm on stream. I have done most, like I would say 90% of the 94% exploration has been on stream. For real. It's rare that I get to actually sit down and do this stuff like in my free time. Yeah, I think I've probably combed over most of this stuff at this point. Hey, whoa, what the hell? What was that all about? What? Wow, what kind of physics was that? That was really weird. I'm not sure what the hell, what just happened? Like, they just ejected me. That was ridiculous. Well, I showed them a lesson when I came back. That was kind of special. People who have 100% a new region a day in or a few days don't have a life. Yeah, that's pretty intense when people manage to do that. I'm still kind of salty that I haven't even like 100%ed Surumi yet. I really need to, but I still haven't managed to do that. I'd really like to though, but I can't even find the last of the damned Electroculus yet. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3. And I didn't like mark the freaking locations with enough emphasis to ensure that it wasn't going to be a big problem while I was doing it, which was, you know, a gigantic rift moment. I definitely should have been more careful about that, but you know, whatever. Oh, that was a little close for my Chong.
My will embodied. Take your true form.
All right, well, now that I got everything down, these guys are just melting. Here, Chung, have some heals. Yeah, that, he caught that last one. Okay, you're good. Nobody died. Everybody's okay. Good job, Chung. Yeah, those guys, once everything was set, they died really fast. Oh, I wasted my burst. That's the one problem about having a keypad with optical keys. If you just barely touch it with your finger, you don't even have to depress it all the way. Just like a little bit. Like, let me, like, if I push, like, down on my, like, so sometimes you guys might notice that I waste, like, my skills accidentally. Let me see if I can tip this thing down on this key. Like, if you look, like, I'm not, like, you can see, like, I'm not depressing this very far at all. Like, it's very small amounts. It's very sensitive because it has optical keys. So, like, you can see I'm barely pressing this. And that's why sometimes you'll see me misfire my ults and stuff, because the keys are so sensitive that, like, if you just barely lean on it, you'll waste the skill. This damn pad is so sensitive. You actually can, decrease the sensitivity, but the controls for changing the sensitivity is very specific, and it's kind of intimidating to mess with, if I'm honest, so I've left it alone. All right, continuing along. Yeah, Chongapult. I kind of love the name for that. That's amazing. That was weird. Really wonder how many hours it would take to finish Genshin Impact for a speedrunner once all regions and all. Yeah, that could be really interesting. It's hard to say. You're welcome for that, TH. Yeah, that was a weird, like a weird physics anomaly. Like, I've never seen some stuff like that happen before. That was weird. I haven't seen anything like that since Kutching in the beta. Kutching in the beta, she had a really interesting mechanic, and I think I've talked about it in the past, but like Kutching had a really interesting mechanic. Let me actually just like put a team together around her really quick that I can use. Sarah for sure will be a good support for Kutching.
Let's do this.
I'll keep Kazuha because he makes everybody better. And you know what? Song and Amiya will stay. So with Kutching, you used to be able to throw out the mark, and wherever you would throw it, if you just started sprinting, when you teleported to it, it would throw you past it with whatever amount of extra momentum you had gained. So if you put it up in the air like this, ran back and then sprinted, you would go double the distance past it. So you would be able to like plunge from really high or use it as a traveling technique, which was amazing. I wish they would reverse this. That was a change. Like the way that she worked in the beta was so freaking satisfying. I wish they would put it back. Oh my God. Like, honestly, guys, I kid you not. If they put it back the way she worked in the beta, I would use her a lot more just for ease of travel with the way that worked. It was so much fun to be able to do that because it shot double the distance past it. Yeah, it is a thing. I actually have footage of me doing it, but I can't show it to you because it's from a beta that we were not allowed to share that footage of. So yeah, sorry guys. But it was the thing. It was a cool technique. I actually really thought it was super cool, but yeah, you know, I think it was probably a bug, honestly, and that's probably why they fixed it. It was probably not intended, but honestly, it was so awesome. I remember, like, after that beta, I left feedback about it, like asking, you know, like, hey, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I think people have been submitting it as a bug, but hopefully it's not. Please leave it if it is. This is actually a really satisfying mechanic if it's intended, and it ended up being, you know, taken out. So, sag. With all the new quests you get to in Azuma, I could see that in beta, apparently. Yeah, it was really, really cool. I wish that they would have left that. Even with all regions, I'm sure there will still be AR locks that would be making speedruns nearly impossible. Unless they make sure all AR requirements are something you can hit in less than 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a challenge. I remember when the game first came out, I speed ran AR 20 in the first day. Because, like, you know, they had that, like, you get a free Barbara if you hit AR 20 by the first update or something. But they didn't tell us when the first update was going to be. So, on the day of release, most of us who were like, what if the first update is like literally like, what if they're gonna have like a little like mini patch or something a couple days in, like we need to hit AR 20 really quick so we get our free Barbara. But it was like 3 weeks later. So it was fine. We didn't really have to worry about it. They patched things that benefit the player. They even patched Kuching where you can do a combo with her E-skill. Yeah, it was a really, really, really cool option that they had at the time, but now it's gone and I'm sad about it still. Hello, Historia. Hey, welcome. Hope Dendro buffs Electro at least. You know, I really do hope that that ends up being the case, although I will say, for what it's worth, ever since the Raiden Shogun came out and Sara came out, like, Electro has actually become one of the meta damage elements. Like Raiden Shogun, if you have her, no, even at C0, you can still achieve great things with her. But at C2, she's arguably one of the best DPS in the game, if not the best DPS in the game, you know, with a good investment. Especially if you have her weapon. But, I mean, that's true of most of the hyper carries in the game. If you have, you know, like a Staff of Homa or Primordial Jadewing Spear, like these kind of weapons for, like, Hu Tao and Jiao and stuff like that, makes them much more potent hyper carries than they would be otherwise. Like, I just, like, I'm kind of just kind of combing for anything I may have left out in this area, but it isn't looking like I left anything. So let me teleport over here. I'll wander around out here. Your dad was crazy for this Barbara thingy. Are you talking about the same thing I was talking about, Stick, with the needing to get AR 20 for the free Barbara early on? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hit AR 20 day one because I was nervous about how they were going to actually progress that. I wasn't sure what their approach to that was going to be. This is a weird shield. I'm having a hard time getting through this. See, that's the thing where I get irritated with Kuching, is that you can't you push the enemies away when you use her charged attack, and her charged attack is like one of her better damage producers. So that gets to be complicated with her at times, but she's still a fun character, right? Like that's, but what, like, my problem is, like, I really wish, like, to me, Kuching is one of the characters who should have an extra charge. I really feel like she should have an extra charge, like, from her constellations or something. Like, if you had a second stiletto that you could use and shoot to, you know, within the time frame, that would be better. Because then, like, as soon as you charge attack something, you could just immediately catch to them. But chances are, by the time you use her, charged attack, you're already, you know, using the stiletto for the infusion. At least if you're, you know, running an electro Kuching, unless you're using a physical one. Now, physical Kuching is something I've not really experimented with much myself, because electro Kuching just sounds more fun to me. And I've already got Eula, who's, you know, arguably the best white damage producer in the game and probably will be forever. So there's not really much point in me building her that way. But I do have a Favonius, or what is it? Aquila Favonia, or Aquila Favonius, or Favonia, I forget, whatever that. Yeah, Favonia, Aquila Favonia. I just haven't fully leveled it yet. So it's something that, like, I could try, but at the same time, I've been considering just making this level 80 just to put on, actually, I should probably swap this with him now. I don't know why I haven't, because it does have higher base attack already, which will increase my Bennett's buff, but it will substantially reduce his energy recharge. So I don't know. I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to handle that. I don't think there's anything left on this island for me to find. There's got to be some stuff floating around on some of these other islands that I'm just not finding yet. I don't know what the hell's going on with all this. TH, if you have a Letro treasure compass, it works in Okonomiya. Really? I think I do have some of those, actually. Let me see. I might have some of those on hand. I do. Wait, no. This is... Yeah. No, aren't these the one for the Electroculi? Yeah, they are. Here we go. I have one. Let's see. I'll try one. Equipped. Okay, this way. Well, that's a little bit vague. We'll see if it'll point me towards anything useful. Probably not this. Well, I did that totally out of order, but whatever. Kazuo will just kill all these guys then. Later, guys. So this is... That's probably not what it was pointing me towards. It seemed like it was even level with me. I need to make more of those, Electro treasure compasses. That would probably really help me, with the 100% at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more of those. I'm definitely gonna need to make more of those. Is it really reusable? Oh, okay, it is. This shows how little I've used the freaking treasure compasses. I like hardly ever use the damn thing, so I barely even know the mechanic for. Oh, this is actually probably where it was pointing. Yep, there it is right there. All right, cool. Here, guys, enjoy. Oh, well, overkill. But yeah, this is definitely what it was pointing at, isn't it?
That's
all right.
On to the next.
All right. Cool. Let's see what else I can find then. Okay, well that's pointing me off in that direction. Oh, actually I can see the glow, but you guys see the glow for, it looks like a chest or something behind that rock out there. What island is that actually? Okay, that's probably just this, so I can just teleport to it. All right. Oh no, I don't actually, I think it was just the little switch here. It wasn't actually a chest. I think it was that switch. Oh, no, it actually was this. It was this chest right here, probably. All right. Throw this down first this time.
Into the wind.
Oh, I keep doing that out of order. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird little graphical bug. Oh, damn it. I hate when this thing does this. Get your ass down here, dude. He's gonna make me, like, he's gonna make me attack him with Kikomi. That's annoying. All right, fine. Let me, throw Sara in here. You know what? Here, fine. I have a Kikomi burst, because that'll actually allow me to produce some damage on him at least, because I'll be healing Sara. So I'll get something on him at least, probably. She's actually not doing that bad of damage on him. But between, like, what, 1 and 3,000, depending on the hits. Now that the burst is off, it's not really doing anything. Get chipped to death by Kikomi. I'm just gonna let Kikomi keep killing him. Just get chipped to death. Good job, Kikomi.
We should make the most of these supplies.
We should make the most of these supplies. Okay, so I got that one. Let's try it again. Okay, so there's something right around here. Maybe I just need to interact with this. What's going on with this? What? Okay, so I'm gonna need to swap it today probably to make that go away. I think. Let's see. He knows he's just badge. What are you talking about? I see. Shoot it with Sara. No, I mean, I was trying to shoot it with Sara initially, but like, I was just like, you know what? Let's just kill it with Kikomi for the meme. Like, obviously, I know that Sara would do better damage than my Kikomi. Jesus Christ. All right, cool. The chest is just right in here. Okay. Hey, nice. Got an achievement in here too. Let's see. Yeah, my Sara actually has pretty decent stats too. Hey, nice. I got the name card for Okonomiya. Nice. I like it. Let's see what the percentage is at now. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me. You have a benign tumor in your left eye? That sucks. Are you I feel like I don't know if it's rude to ask. Can you see out of it? That sucks. That's no good. 90% of reactions ignore your attack and can't crit, making building reactions on any characters so their attack and talents is just a waste of Mora. Well, that depends on the reaction that you're building for. So, like, animo-based reactions can't crit, but hydro, pyro, cryo reactions can crit. I'm pretty sure... I don't think electrocharge can crit. I'm not sure about that one, though. Off the top of my head, I don't remember if electrocharge can crit, but I think overload crits. Overload, I think, crits. So I don't know if I would say 90% of reactions. All right, so oof, that's sad. You can see with it still as THS still, if that's okay. Yeah, feel free not to answer the question, man. Like, I understand. Like, if it's too personal, like, I get it. It's okay. You don't have to answer the question. It's fine. I just found myself curious after you volunteered that information, but okay, there's nothing else on this island. Let's see, 95% now, coming along. Let me teleport over to this one and see what I can find. Overload does not. Okay, well, whatever. But still, like, you have all of your vaporized reactions do crit, so, and you have your melt reactions do crit, so that's also very important. Let me see if there's anything nearby here. There's nothing nearby here, but I'm gonna kill this guy for sure.
Allow me.
This one is Electro, isn't he? That's kind of annoying. No, whatever. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to kill this guy. I've got the wrong elements. I could probably beat at him with Kokomi, actually. And Kazuha should be able to get it done too.
The wind knows me.
Yeah, Kazuha will still do damage to him as well. But then Kokomi's still really good for killing these guys anyways. She's actually probably one of the better characters for killing these things because, you know, she's a catalyst in general and anything that's not the same element. But she also deals, you know, steady damage through her jellyfish as well, so that also works. No, stop trying to drop that garbage on my head.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh, swapped it too early.
Into the wind.
I was kind of hoping this one was not going to be Electro. You know what? Oh, he knocked my energy right as I tried to use her burst. That sucks. Oh, whatever. Not that big a deal. So yeah, you have an anime eye. Oh, so like, I'm curious, like, by anime eye, do you like, does it create like a heterochromia? Do they have different colors? Is that why you say it's an anime eye? All right, well, he's dead now. You know, I wish those things dropped better materials. You know, they drop, like, you know, the ley line branches and stuff, which I guess are still useful, but I don't know. I kind of wish they dropped better materials. They're way harder to kill than you know, abyss mages, but they drop, you know, objectively worse stuff. All right.
Speed of light.
Wind strike.
Go ahead and throw that down too. Good job there, Catching. You're doing good damage. You're doing good damage. Could be better, but you know, it's not bad. I wish she didn't bounce herself backwards when she charge attacks. That is so frustrating. Whenever you have an eye with something crazy in it, it is an anime eye. All right, well, I didn't realize that was a thing. No, stop it. Sara to... Okay, here we go. That had a weird amount of extra height on it for no reason.
With sword comes shadow.
And he'll probably just die to that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Kaching's still a really fun character. I would never have built this character if I didn't find her to be a fun, enjoyable character to play, but I wish she were a little better still, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like this is gonna be up here, so I'm gonna go up here.
Yeah.
At least you can still use her her stiletto to you know, gain some height for, you know, travel. It's just not as good as it once was, which is still deep sad to me, but you know, whatever. And you can still get some decent plunges out of it if you really work at it, especially in places like this where it's you know, like a lot of hills and like elevation difference. All right, let's see. Where was it? It's pointing it kind of down, isn't it? I'm kind of thinking it maybe was down here, but maybe not. Let's see. Rip. That was probably a mistake. Damn. I should not have done that. Crap. All right. Well, I guess maybe it's in that building up there or something. I'm going to have to just teleport over here and come back. I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here in about 10 minutes, guys. So just a heads up on that. So just be aware. If you had any questions or any discussion topics you wanted to get into, now would be the time to start bringing them up. Because Styx makes me feel important. What? Do I think the Heralds and Lectors will get their own drop in the future? I hope so. I feel like that's probably likely, but I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but yeah, I kind of hope so, that, you know, because they're a very different kind of enemy than, you know, pretty much all the other enemies in the game. Or at least seemingly. Now, this is where having Kokomi around is always nice, too.
Incoming. Hey.
Oh, man. Sara definitely makes Keqing punch up a good bit. It's nice. Or at least if you have a, you know, a high investment Sara anyways. All right. God, it keeps pointing me down, but I don't know how to get down into whatever area it's pointing me towards. I don't know if it's, like, below, like... If there's like a big, okay, yeah, there's this. Okay, there's a Sealy statue right there too. Oh, it's probably inside there. So I gotta figure out how to get in there. There's a seal right there that I haven't gotten into, and that's probably an entrance to said cave right there as well. So let's do that. What is this? And there's another one right here. Nice. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
I will take. Oh, hey, there's a couple of sigils around here too, actually. One up. I see that one in the tree over there. Let's see. You make everyone important. I will say that's definitely one of the nicer benefits of Keqing. Like, you know, being able to travel around with her a little bit easier is always enjoyable. She's still a fun character because she's fast-paced, and I've always loved fast-paced characters. One of the reasons why I like Kazuha so much, which is, you know, like completely weird because, you know, when the character was first announced and we saw the combat for him, I wasn't particularly excited, and then I was like, wait, he's very fast-paced. This character is fun. All right, got rid of them. Never pass up a Whopper Flower. All right, let's go in this cave over here. Because I think I've only ever been in this cave once, so there's probably stuff that I've overlooked in here. Okay, there's another thing right there. All right. A sigil. No, that's a teleport, not a sigil. Never mind. Hey, okay, this is some of those new fish in here. And I need it to be night in here for whatever that's going to be. Nope, went to the wrong character. Oh well. I can still pick it up this way. All right, well, everybody got, you know, Keqing got super buffed on that one. 3120 attack with that setup. That's not bad. Let's see. Nope, almost jumped off of there. Where's all the other chests? Anything? There's one this way. All right, let me go back this direction. Is there anything underneath all these bridges or anything in the water down here, or does it actually point you towards like dumb stuff, or I don't know. No, I don't see anything down here, and now I'm probably stuck down here. Yeah, this is probably gonna be awkward to get out of here now. Oh no, let me get up here. Okay, we're good. All right, that was a little close. I wonder if I can get out of here with Kazuha if I jump it at the right time. Maybe. Yeah, all right. Kazuha's the best. He gets you out of all sorts of weird stuff. All right, actually, that seems like it's above me, isn't it? Oh, I see that. Okay. Wasn't there a switch around here? I feel like I saw a switch not far from here, but I don't remember exactly where it was. Not in here. All right, so I definitely need to go up there. I see some enemies over there, so I'll probably just climb up that wall. The holy spam grenade? Ugh, that sounds bad. How's it going, Happy? Welcome. Make everyone All right, I'm getting stuck on this wall. Gliding when the character is diving is so funny. I don't know that I know exactly what you're talking about. But, right. Well, I got Sara's buff and a plunge that it wouldn't let me do, but okay. Oh, I hate these enemies so much. They waste so much of your time by going underground. It's so frustrating. Just be more dead, dude. Yo, TH, you got those role priorities and role changes in the Discord server to do, by the way. Yeah, I know. I got to do some like little changes and priorities for the Twitch members over there. I still have to do that. Things have been busy. I'll get to it. Trust me. Other side over there. It's definitely something that's on the list. I've got a lot of stuff. Actually, I have a whole like list of Discord overhauls I want to do. I want to get rid of like one of the features that the current main bot does, and I want to replace it or add a bot that has a leveling system to kind of like, because you know, it's like some Discord servers have, you know, like the leveling systems, so like the more you converse, the higher level you are. So yeah, I've been wanting to do that with the Discord server, and a handful of other things. Okay, well, I can open this now because I finally got in from the other side. This is where that Sealy was, right? Yeah. So he's somewhere around here, but I feel like I just ran from that side, so I didn't see him over there. Oh, man, there's got to be a switch around here somewhere, right? Like, what the hell? There's so many, like, little spots in here that I don't really seem to be able to get at very easily because there's no switch around. I don't want to have to, like, travel away if I can avoid it just to find a switch, but I'm kind of feeling like that's what's going to have to happen at this point because I can't get in there. The only nearby switch is in there with that one, which is also kind of annoying. Oh, hey, a sigil. Probably get Drago to help you out since I believe they were the one that made the bot or whatever. No, Drago made the, he made the Adventurers Guild, the Catherine thing. But the bot that I have is just like a common Discord bot that a lot of servers use. But yeah, no, Drago reached out to me shortly after I created the server to, you know, beta the Catherine bot with our server. So, yeah. And I think that went pretty well because a lot of people are still using that. But yeah, it'll be a totally different bot. Like Catherine's one bot, and then there's a different bot that we have on the server that does other things, and I've had to deactivate a lot of different functions on that bot too because there was a lot of things that were getting abused in weird ways, and, you know, if you leave stuff like that, it's just bound to get abused eventually. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna have to teleport somewhere to hit a switch, but I don't want to have to find my way back over here because I feel like that's gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna set a waypoint down right here. Always carry waypoints, guys. Always carry waypoints, and then I'll just go back to the Danishi Mikoshi itself and go back. All right. You should name him Pallid or however you spell it. Reckless Pallid. Oof. All right. Let's see. 'Cause I definitely want to try to finish up at least the items that are over there in that island before I get out of here, since I got into stupid pal. Since I got into exploring and I'm really far behind on exploring in here anyways. Like I said, I've been trying to max it out for the longest time, and it just, you know, it's been a challenge for me to even find time to do it. And, you know, I'm also working on some new theory details because I'm working on writing a theory right now, and then I've got another theory coming up behind that, although I would say it's less of a theory and more of an exploration of like some established ideas because of a actual canon realization that it was just right in front of our face this whole time. Okay, so I guess you have to, oh, sneaky.
Quiver! Speed of light.
It's fine, whatever. It's cool. It's cool.
Adorn my night.
All right. Probably gonna need to take the Sara buff again.
Nowhere to hide.
Oh man, these guys are still getting eaten up pretty good. Oh man, Coaching's just ripping these guys. Nice. Good job, Coaching. Good job.
That's everything.
It is.
On to the next.
Well done, Coaching. All right. I guess. Oh, actually, I think I did need to keep it on Evernight anyways. because there was that one wall that was like high up that I needed to get. Oh, hey, there's that Sealy too. I need to go up there and get him. Let me go get that. And then I gotta find my way back to that one wall that that I was looking at earlier, just in case there's any chest through there. And there probably is. Let me get a little bit of extra height for this. Ah, I almost messed that up. And then I can get a little extra height from this too. This party is highly mobile. Very convenient. All right. Aether Discord, I am not a sucrose enjoyer. What you got against sucrose? What's wrong with sucrose? There ain't nothing wrong with sucrose. She's actually a really good animo character. One of these days I'll build her. I just don't really need her. That's why I haven't really done it, because I have Venti and I have Kazuha, and they both do what she does. But I think that she's definitely a good character still, and be very valuable. Because the one thing that sucrose can do that they cannot do, which is swirl like a wide area whilst also providing thrilling tales of Dragon Slayer and Viridus and Venera at the same time. So there's definitely something to be said for having all of those buffs tied up in one character simultaneously. Because, you know, Kazuha can't do that for you. Oh, and EM buff. There is that too. So if you're, you know, running a party that's EM centric. But yeah, that's also true. This has been that long since that Whopper Flower event. Oh yeah, there's definitely been some time. All right, let's open this. So there was apparently a lot of stuff in here I hadn't explored yet. So I'm kind of feeling confident that this is gonna get me through a lot of what was remaining. Nice. I'll probably be very close to 100% after I kind of finish this cave, probably like 97, 98 maybe. I think this was the other side of that wall I was looking at. Yep, it was. I knew it. All right. It just so happened to kind of have that look to it, so I don't even know that having swapped it tonight would have let me in from the back side of that. No, it would have. Yeah, okay. So let's see if there's anything else around here. No. Okay, that's everything. Let's see what the percentage is. 96. Oh, okay. It had to hold me 1% short of my estimate, because why wouldn't it? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. All right, let's see what we have around here. Anything? No. Let me teleport down here then real quick too. Used to taste the same. You're misquoting it. You're doing that on purpose. All right, let's I'll wipe out this guy here real quick, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream.
Incoming.
Get it. Nice. I managed to interrupt it before he finished that off. Bye, dude.
Don't blink.
Yeah, Kuching will definitely eat a ruin guard for sure. That thing got trashed because you can hit his weak point with her. That's one of the few things that, you know, like, one of the things that's like really good about her kit, even, you know, as clunky as it can kind of be at times, depending on the fight that you're in, is that she can weak point strike some of those enemies, which is nice. Now, it's not something you're probably going to lean on really heavy if you have a lot of them around, so, but if you're fighting just one, it's convenient. All right, anyways, unless there's, let's see, anything? No, there's nothing on this island either. Let's I guess I'll go ahead and check this one over here to the south and the one immediately to the north, and then I know that I've kind of gone through everything in the immediate area, and we'll kind of go from there, I guess. You know, this treasure compass is way better than I ever thought it was going to be, so that's pretty cool. I need to actually probably use this treasure compass to go back and probably 100% some of the areas that I haven't 100%ed, huh? I mean, like Sarumi, I could probably use it over there too and finish that off finally, because I think my Sarumi's in like the high 80s or something, or maybe low 90s. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over here, so let me go. I think over here is the other area to the south that I haven't finished exploring. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end the stream here in a couple minutes. I got into, you know, just talking and like exploring Ankanomiya, so you 100%ed all of Inazuma before Mon and Leo. I don't know how. I definitely did not do that. because my Mondstadt was 100% long before that came out. Like, all of Mond is 100%. I don't think even my Leo is all 100%ed. Yeah, like, the Bishui Plains, 96. The Estuaries, 97. 98 over here with Minlin. Lisha is 100%. I don't think the Guyon Stone Forest, yeah, the Sea of Clouds is only 94%. But Narakami's 100%, Kanazuka's 100%, Yoshiori is 100%, Watatsumi's only 85, Sarai's 95, and Surumi is 84. Yeah, so like I still have some areas in Inazuma that I need to like go and pick open. But yeah, my Mondstadt's been long picked clean. I think I had that 100%ed in like 1.3 or something. Like I had that done a long time ago. Anyways, I think that's it for me tonight, guys. I'm tired. I got stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me and supporting the channel. If you like the content, make sure to like it on the way out, subscribe if you haven't already, and subscribe on Twitch if you feel inclined to support the channel, which I do appreciate. I'm like 4 supporters on Twitch away from getting a new emote slot, so you know, consider that if you want to help out with that. I am going to be kind of starting a new initiative for encouraging Twitch subscriptions and YouTube Adventurers Guild stuff with
work-life balance, but
I would say incentive to some degree, but details on that will be coming out soon because I'm getting really close to being done with what I'm building for that. So more details on that, like I said, soon. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. And have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Eat the Paimon. Don't forget to eat some cookie.